Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Massasoit Wrestling Corner, Season 2, Episode 20. I think it's Episode 20. I'm Owen Finch.
Chris Dodd.
James Ebert. Mario Dre.
Steve Coakley.
And for once, we actually have a sad story this time. So, James, it's in the bloopers, but just tell the story again, because it's not going to be the end.
Yeah, that's fine. So, for all the people that probably know by now, for those that don't know, we're about to inform you, Paris and France as a whole got attacked by ISIS as of Friday night. I think around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over in our area.
Yeah.
And 7 locations were attacked. They were trying to get an 8th location, which was the Eiffel Tower. One was the stadium for the Germany-France soccer game.
One was at a concert.
One was at a concert.
Yeah. You could see during the Germany-France game, like you can hear a loud, like you hear a bomb go off, and everyone's like, "What the hell just happened?"
I didn't watch the videos, but
it's really.
And I heard 7.
No, I watched. I was watching the Patriots game, and halfway after the Patriots game, they showed a clip of it, and some woman kind of deserted people and ran over people.
But
Good fucking job, America. Good fucking job, France. Run over the people. Where the fuck are the people who
But we know what
got
this
your
attack
shit
is
right now?
from. It's from ISIS, like James just said.
Yeah.
And
Fucking Bin Laden
the killers
foot
have,
soldiers.
I don't know if all of them been killed. I know some of them have been killed.
All of them have been killed, but I think there's one left.
I think there's a mastermind. I heard this morning he is in Germany right now.
Yeah, they're trying to escape.
Yeah, she's trying to escape.
He's a little bitch.
And then I actually got to say Madonna. I don't know if anyone likes her.
Madonna.
She even performed like a day later, even though all this stuff was happening. So that
You can't leave France. You can't go into France.
Yeah.
It's like
so
all the borders are
yeah.
shut down.
Like I said, I talked about
someone
it,
the other day too lit off like firecrackers.
Yeah.
But by an important building in France that everyone freaked out.
But the type. If you want to see my thoughts on it, I talk about it up here. I forgot to mention ISIS was a part of it because it slipped my mind, but it's up there. So
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do a moment of silence for the people that ended up being killed in the hostages in for France. So it's gonna start now.
This is the one moment where I wish we knew the French national anthem.
Yeah, but I played it.
But
A
is
loud
this,
fucking noise.
yeah,
It was made me laugh.
that will be the French national anthem.
Yeah, really.
That's the bit. Alright, sorry guys.
All right,
now we got past the serious stuff. Now let's.
So now, but then anyhow, the one.
So just be
There was a
aware,
Hold on.
we tried to do this beforehand. You will see bloopers of this. We were
Yeah.
stupid as shit. So
It wasn't out,
just letting you know, ISIS terrorized us. Guess what? You fucking failed.
and because like we said in the end, James is actually gonna watch Monday Night Raw tonight.
I
So
want to see how.
He thinks Law
WWE
Resistance is coming back.
okay, WWE.
I want Law Resistance. I don't think it's gonna happen. I wish they come back.
I
But
just
they
feel
have
the
the
moment.
Team called Loud Resistance.
Now,
So now we're
without
gonna.
further ado, let's get to the
Oh, wait.
ring names, baby.
Wait.
All right, now we're gonna say.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we can do those names now.
What?
Now let's we
Wait,
broke
Now that,
before we do
now we've
that-
got past the serious stuff.
we broke kayfabe.
Oh, he's
We-
got. Wait. He's getting the French national anthem up.
I think that's copyright though.
I know, yeah, that wouldn't.
I was just kidding when I said I want to get copyright. I was just kidding.
Bro, we're not gonna get copyright.
You were gonna
for
get
it.
copyrighted, legitimately. That's
Yeah,
not.
you can get copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn it off. There you go.
You can,
How
you
is
can
it
get,
copyright?
you can get copyrighted for that.
As
shit.
I was
You need permission
saying,
to use
I
those things.
am the unedited, unfiltered, uncensored, and unadulterated sex bomb, Steve Steiner.
Now we have
The Bad Omen.
James the He-Man Hebert. By the way, you're the Bad Omen Ori Dre. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I took away my smile.
So, franchise of WIW Chris Dodd.
And I'm Owen the Birdman Finch.
No, you're the penguin.
The penguin.
Bird.
The penguin from Super.
Let's
Bad,
get
man.
this
I was gonna
stupid
say-
shit
I was
over
gonna say
with.
super bad.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna get into some fun talk
Good
about.
news! I look like the biggest fucking muffin top. Yep.
They don't have the whole. Actually, you know what? From the camera, we actually can like see how big the nipples are.
Ah!
God! Get I think someone needs to go in there with the camera right now.
Oh,
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Oh, we can't lock the door.
Shut that.
They can't see that.
Close the door, close the door.
It's closed.
Lock it, lock it. Oh my god.
We're like 5-year-olds right now. Boy, look what you started. How'd you Grammy turn on the show?
I didn't stop.
You're gonna be okay. Just should I get this on film? I'm gonna get this on film.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead, stop his ear.
Ah!
Oh, fuck, you can't have that.
Let me
No,
That's no shit, really.
I didn't think it was that smart.
I thought you were gonna come in the
Oompa, oompa, doompy, doopy.
All right, make sure
Alright,
everybody.
turn the lights back on now.
Let's get serious.
How did you run?
See, your show. By the
I've
way,
never
so now this is the
seen
chance I
Ron
get to
like
plug
that.
it. I get to
Never
plug
seen
your
James
show
Ron.
right now, selfie.
Alright,
We should have got
so
that.
there is a new
Wait,
show.
wait, should I wait till King? Or should I wait till King touch?
Probably till Tuck gets here. Too, 'cause
Wait,
we're
did
both
we
apart.
get
Like a show, I think that come on, you're not gonna get that in your show.
we're
James running around.
No, we're not, because we're actually serious on our show. Which is new.
Ah, get out of here, you
The
fucking
football reporters. A link will be somewhere in the description, wherever the fuck it is.
And King Tut will
No one
plug
knows.
it.
King Tell will
Steiner.
plug it later.
See
But
what
yeah,
you
it's a
did?
new show that we're doing Monday and
Yeah,
Friday.
make me do this.
About not the
Jackets.
fat ass dude to pull his shirt down.
I can't help it.
So
Luckily,
Our
I'm
show's
gonna take
about-
a shot.
football. Couldn't guess by the title. Football reporters.
Yeah.
It's Monday and Friday.
And I have
Review of Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. Review of what happened during the Sunday games. Previews of Thursday and fucking Friday. Monday
no
games.
James running around like
No
that.
James running around like that, so it's actually serious. It's actually kind of better too. But
Wow, man, asshole.
Alright, let's get this.
Alright.
Let's talk about some wrestling now.
Wrestling.
Doobie.
Where's my hat?
So,
what fucking news? You ran off like a fucking depraved child.
alright.
freaking groped
So we have a lot of topics we
I
want
did
to.
not grope you.
Alright,
We have a lot of topics we want to talk about. I want to get to them before.
I'm
Burst.
just simply
But-
trying
but
to make you
burst.
dance.
James got groped.
James got roped. James got roped. James got roped.
Got
James
Fuck
got
you.
roped.
Alright,
Listen,
now.
you can take this and shove it up your
I
ass.
can't shove that on my ass. Sorry. I'm
That's
straight.
the bird. That's
The bird.
that's the bird.
One, I did not grope you. I was trying
Yes,
to
you
make
did.
No, I
You did.
didn't. I was
Yes,
trying to
you did.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
I can.
Alright, now can we talk?
Touch
Alright.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, if you don't get to
Alright.
talk, I think we're gonna talk about something.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Fuck up.
Alright, so now let's talk about the topics we want to talk about.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, come on.
Alright.
So,
So the first thing we want to talk about is CM
Post
Punk.
bag.
So let me read the article and then we can give a.
I'll get in if I don't care. I really don't give a shit.
You have to be professional.
bullshit, we have to be.
Says you. You just groped James. That's not professional.
I did not.
So let's just read
You were
this.
touching his boobs.
I'm
That's
afraid.
not professional.
There's no need to
I'm
be second
scared.
here.
I did not.
Alright, so let me read this article real
Okay,
quick and then
of
we'll
course.
give our opinion on it. So
Alright.
the article is called UFC President said, oh, by the way, Ronda Rousey lost her first fight there, James. We talked about it. we talked about it.
It's important, okay?
I brought it up since we're talking about UFC anyways. We're talking about, but the difference is, James, this is about CM Punk who used to be in the business. So that's why we can talk
Ronda
about it.
Rousey was in WWE once.
Once. CM Punk was there for like 10 years. There's no
Okay.
difference.
All right.
Maybe less than that.
Listen,
Maybe,
James.
probably.
Wanda Rousey has had as much of a legacy in the wrestling business as
Dan Severn.
Ken
Detroit Money
actually, as
Mayweather.
much as you because
Dan Severn and Ken Shamrock were on WWE champion television with multiple championships around.
On
them.
WWE
Shut
champion.
up.
she has as much legacy
And then
as
they
Michael
went to
Cole.
UFC.
Yeah.
No, Michael Cole has actually more of a legacy than her.
Michael Cole is a dickbag.
Yeah,
But
but
he's not.
I hate
Michael Cole has
Michael
more.
Cole has a dick bag for his.
Michael Cole's not a dickbag. Michael Cole's cool.
I don't like.
All right.
How
Anyway,
dare you
how do we
say
get?
Michael
How do
Cole
we
He's
get
cool.
to
He's
Michael
a great
Cole?
commentator.
I was talking about how Wanda Rousey. I was just trying to.
How do we get there though? Like, all right,
Because-
never mind. Go to Punk.
All right,
And I
so
don't like the
the article.
guy.
Let me read the article. Everyone, shut up now.
Meow.
So
Cocky.
can I read?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is my reading that bad? You won't even.
Okay.
Alright, so UFC president says CM Punk will probably make his UFC debut in the summer. Which they said that last summer. Did it happen last summer, Chris?
Which means no. Which means they're gonna keep putting it off. Which
Yeah.
means that eventually he's gonna get his ass beat. So
They know it's gonna happen.
he's gonna get
And the
he's gonna
article-
get knocked out within 1 minute,
This article
and
was
then
yeah,
he's gonna crawl back to the WWE,
yeah.
whining and crying.
This article was created on November 14th, 2015.
Imagine if he comes back at the Survivor Series tournament.
He's not going to.
No, I know, but imagine. if he
It won't be at least until after next summer.
It won't be after next summer after the fight doesn't happen because I
Um,
guess it can happen the summer after
yeah.
that too.
So
Because he's never gonna compete in
let me
UFC.
read-
It's just
Let
talk.
me read the article. It's UFC President Dana White was recently asked about CM Punk and when he'll be making his UFC debut. White made it clear that Punk will fight and even gave a time when fans can expect it to take place. And this is a
Next
quote
summer.
by him. He'll fight. I'm going to say before summer, probably before summer. That's what it says on.
Probably before
He's
summer.
gonna
Yeah.
fight in the summer, probably before summer.
White
So,
said a Q&A session. So they don't even. He probably doesn't.
he
Even
probably doesn't know.
Okay.
That schedule.
Do not hype up a fucking debut if you're not gonna have a set fucking date for it.
No, let's just be honest, James.
It was supposed to be in like next month.
This is the same
then-
guy, by the way, the same guy who thought, hey, let's get rid of all the sponsorships that other fighters had and let's replace them with fucking Reebok. How the fuck are we supposed to fucking believe a word that he fucking says?
I know.
Dana
the article,
White-
the article,
Dana White 1 second says that he wants
I'm
Ronda Rousey
sorry?
to be in WWE, and the next second he says that she shouldn't be in WWE.
He
Yeah.
cha- he
What's your
wants to-
stance on it? Make up your mind. Do you want her in UFC? Do you want her in WWE?
Wait,
Which
wait,
one do you want?
One more sentence, though. One more sentence. Let me
I'll
just.
tell you what you want.
Alright, this is when it should be noted that UFC 200 takes place in July in Las Vegas and is expected to be a huge event. The speculation that CM Punk will be on the fight.
Speculation
We'll fight
on
on the
CM
card.
Punk. He was going to be
It's
the-
just pure speculation. I bet you.
If he-
I bet you when that card comes, he's not going to be on it. Like I
Yeah.
said, he's going to debut next summer too.
if he does,
No, he was supposed to debut last summer. Then he was supposed to debut in January, and then he got his shoulder injured. It's probably not even like a legit injury. CM
I'll
Punk
tell
is
you
gonna
right
get his
now.
ass
I'll
kicked.
tell you right now. They better
He
not
is
have
next.
him headline the fight.
Oh, they will because name-wise. Like,
Yeah.
If
He's
they
gonna,
do,
you know-
then that's already gonna fucking drop him down a peg already.
Here's what's
And
gonna happen.
UFC right now
Punk's
is the
gonna-
most legit sport out there. So if they start doing that, there's a problem.
Punk's gonna open up the pay. No chance in hell he's gonna main event or co-main event. Not happening.
Yeah.
He's gonna open up the show. It could be an opener.
And
is
CM
still
Punk will
big
get his ass kicked and be
responsibility.
calling back to Vince
exactly. He's going to do that.
The
Exactly.
fact that I
He's
love
going to
this.
get knocked out within the first
We-
15 seconds of the fight.
The
CM
only way I
let's-
could see CM Punk even winning, honestly, and I'm sorry, Punk, I'm a fan of yours, but the only way I see him winning is if he fought Jason David Frank.
I don't know who that is, so.
Oh
my
Power
God.
Ranger. You are fucking white. Holy shit.
Fuck you.
How do you not know who Jason David Frank is? Green Power Ranger?
I can
Green Ranger,
I
White
thought we were
Ranger,
talking about
Red
a
Ranger,
UFC
Black
fighter.
Ranger.
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter.
He's undefeated, I think. Is he?
No,
He
there's
was undefeated for a while.
there's 3 people I
That
think
was like
CM
in a
Punk could
fucking-
beat.
No one.
Low-class
He's a pussy.
promotion.
Nate Diaz.
He is suspended.
Actually,
so
I do.
For like
Honestly,
10 years, so he can't fight him.
Can I-
Um,
Punk-
Nate Diaz is
Punk,
suspended
if
for like
you're-
7 years. How can
Actually,
he fight him?
Punk, I think he could beat up one of the Diaz brothers.
Here's what needs to
Please
happen.
be up one of the Diaz brothers.
Nate Diaz is suspended for like 4 years. He
Oh
can't
my
fight
God.
him.
Unsuspend him so
You're
Punk
not-
can kick his ass and beat the sober into him. I hate,
Oh my
I
God!
hate
You're not
Diaz.
even letting me finish who he could be. Nate Diaz,
Suspended for 4 years, so he can't do it.
the white and green Power Ranger, Jason
Fucking-
David Frank.
Yeah, Jason D. JDF, yeah.
who
Keep talking
Owen
about
doesn't
like,
even
he's-
know.
Keep talking about like he's the greatest thing in the universe.
He was.
Can he,
Yeah, when you were like 10.
let me ask you something. Can he beat Weidman? Can he beat Chris Weidman?
Who's Chris Weidman?
Holy shit. Can he beat Chris Weidman?
Chris Weidman is on.
I don't even know who.
His name.
Chris Weidman's
He's
the
a
Black
champion
Power
right
Ranger.
now. Yeah.
Black.
He's the Black Power Ranger.
I don't even know who that is.
So wait, is he just hiring Power Rangers like left and right
Oh
now?
my god, we're kidding! Holy shit, I didn't think you would fall for it. Chris Weidman's the fucking welterweight champion.
I don't
You
know.
know,
Middleweight
just-
champion.
I wasn't
You know
really
what?
paying attention.
You pushed and you pushed. Here it comes. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Heroes in a half shell.
Fuck TMNT. Power Rangers for life.
Power Rangers are fucking.
And here is the old.
Alright, let's get
No,
fucking.
Here's
continue.
the other person that he could be.
No one?
One
No
of
one.
the Jonas Brothers.
Well,
It's not a UFC
Yeah, we
fight.
talk about
Actually,
the
one of the
Jim-
Jonas Brothers is in UFC.
Jim-
Thank
that
you
good?
fucking much.
is he really?
Yes.
Who?
Name him.
I think it's the oldest one.
Yes,
Oldest
I don't think
brother?
he is. Because they're all singers, so.
If he's in the UFC,
Every time he
that's-
loses a match.
How is UFC? That I guess UFC being popular isn't saying much about what people like for sports anymore.
I know, yeah.
No,
There's a
I don't
Jonas
know. I don't know. I'll check that out.
Exactly.
I haven't seen him on any UFC card, so I.
There is a Jonas brother in.
If there's a Jonas
UFC,
brother,
Obviously,
UFC, then they
oh,
can all
obviously
walk
he's
along.
prelim.
Exactly.
Obviously, he's prelim
Oh,
fights then.
shit. Nick Jonas is actually fighting.
Is he really?
And he's the singer. Like the
the
one-
Nick Jonas is fight is he must be prelims right now.
That's
He's gotta
probably
be
who CM
prelims.
Punk's gonna fight. Nick Jonas. If CM Punk loses,
I'll pay to see
Oh,
Jonas
correction,
get. I'll pay to see
correction,
either one of them get
correction.
their ass kicked.
Nick Jonas is playing an MMA fighter on TV.
Oh, you fucker.
oh wait, so
Get your
No.
facts straight.
There is one.
Anyways, I don't care.
Alright,
We
we're
don't
done.
care. I don't care.
It's like he's playing a gay MMA fighter.
Anyway.
So
Every time he loses
So
a
now let
match,
me
he gets jealous.
So yeah, that's the thoughts. CM Punk is just, I think, scared. He knows he's gonna get his ass kicked, and he knows he doesn't want to go back to WWE right now. He doesn't want to get. Actually, I don't know if he wants to get back into the wrestling business in general. For someone that doesn't like professional wrestling, likes to talk a lot of shit about
he
professional wrestling.
does.
Look, here's what's
For
gonna
someone
happen.
who quote unquote doesn't care about it, he talks a lot of shit and bans a lot of people on Twitter because he can't handle the criticism.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
about
let me
CM
block.
Punk.
I'm gonna. Hey, Punk. When you come back to wrestling, blocked. You can't handle criticism. You suck. Blocked.
I'm friends with Punk.
There you are.
Realistically,
He even like
Punk
blocked
is
the
Punk.
company before he left.
Yeah, he blocks everyone.
Yeah.
If you talk about like, suck, block, can't even handle criticism.
Punk is
No.
gonna get the shit kicked. There's a difference between CM Punk and Brock Lesnar.
There's a
When
big
Brock
difference.
went to UFC.
Block
He didn't
Lesnar.
go
No, no.
there on the standard that he didn't have anything else to do. He went there, and he went there because he had nothing else to do at the time. He was
Yeah.
looking for work, and that's what he found.
Punk
And
didn't
Dana
even.
didn't even come to him. Dana didn't want
No.
nothing to do
If
with
he
it.
wants about it on
he
the
went-
podcast.
He had
went
to
to
jump
them.
a guardrail
Yeah.
and to bust through security to meet the guy.
Yeah.
And instead of kicking him out, Dana said, "Come to the back with me. We'll talk."
Yeah.
Because he saw he wanted to be there and gave him a chance.
No, here's another difference.
Here's
CM
the
Punk's
difference.
like
Punk
probably
says
my-
he
probably
claws
my
for-
around like my size. Well,
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Punk,
maybe
Lady
around
Gaga. No,
maybe
it's
around
such a
Chris's
fucking-
size. Maybe around Chris's size.
I don't care.
Punk's such a fucking hypocrite because on TV, yes, he's cast as a guy who says he's clawed for everything he's worked for, but he lets that cross over into who he really is, and that's bullshit. He was handed this opportunity by Dana White.
He was.
Yeah.
Handed it. Brock
He wasn't-
Lesnar didn't get shit. Brock
He-
Lesnar
he wasn't
had to
just-
claw for everything.
He didn't
was.
scratch and claw like he did. He like Dana White just gave him it.
Yeah.
He's a
And the
privileged.
other difference between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk is Brock Lesnar's a
Brock
fucking
Lesnar is
machine.
an
Yeah.
athlete.
Brock Lesnar.
CM Punk is a wrestler. There's a difference.
You know what?
I
You
bet
know
Brock-
why?
I think Punk.
You know why they put? You know why they brought Punk in? And this is why. This is legit why.
He beat
Because the Reebok sponsorship is failing. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me any UFC fan watching this product right now if I'm wrong. The Reebok sponsorship is the worst fucking thing in history to happen to that sport. To the point now And not knocking Punk, I'm actually a fan of Punk, but to the point where they have to get Punk, Punk, who's a WWE superstar, into MMA. And we don't even know if he's going to be good. For all we know, he's probably going to get his ass kicked.
He's
For me,
training with
if he actually does good, because of Royce Gracie's training or whatever, if Royce, whatever the fuck his name, I'm sorry.
If you
If he actually does good,
insult the person, you gotta know his name.
all right. So if
You suck.
if he actually does good in his training,
I know
if it actually pays off and he actually knocks the guy out in his first fight or submits him or whatever, or goes the distance, whatever the case may be, I'll be surprised, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There could
It might last a round and a half.
this could be another reason. They want to stake it to Vince McMahon. They have Punk and they don't have Punk now. They might want to stake it to WWE.
They could.
That's impossible.
Because Dana White just likes to talk shit about WWE and then gets it. Then people come to defense of it and he says, "Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke."
Yeah.
That's why I hate Dana White because he's a pussy.
They
He came out and said that WWE is fake,
I'm
and
gonna
Seth
say
Rollins and a
I'm
couple
gonna
other
tell
people came out and defended
Dana
WWE,
is a girl's name.
and then
That is all.
he went and like later on he was like, "It was a joke. I was trying to be funny. It was a joke."
Yeah.
Like, dude,
It
you're a
wasn't.
pussy.
You know what?
No, well,
you weren't joking.
Pro
He was
wrestling,
100%
You
pro
weren't
wrestling
joking.
is fake though. But
It's a fake to a degree.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
The injuries are real.
Yeah.
The
It's
moves
pretty
are
wrestling-
real.
scripted.
No, here's when wrestling was real. EC fucking W.
You see people in
It's not
ECW
wrestling,
you see ECW guys like fuck around with their performances. Absolutely not. You look at New Japan Pro Wrestling, you think they fuck around? No. Look at NXT, you think they fuck around? No. The only real thing that they fuck up on is the main roster, and that looks fake, and that's not even them trying. It's not the athlete's fault, it's the booking. But for you to say that wrestling as a whole is fake, you're fucking ignorant, dude.
Yeah.
You're
Yes, 'cause he
ignorant.
thinks
And
that
then
he
you want to
thinks
come
he's
out
better.
and then you want to come at us and say you were fucking joking.
And you know
Fuck
what-
you, motherfucker. You weren't joking.
And he had a
You
meeting
meant
with
every
Vince and like,
single word that you said.
And you know, at the end of the day, you know who I really feel bad for?
The fans.
AJ.
Yep.
She's gonna get such a bad rep for Punk. And look, yeah, I understand she loves the guy. That's fine. Her life's her life. But the thing is,
I love you.
she got bullshitted out of WWE due to politics with CM Punk. Which, in
Yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah.
isn't Punk's fault.
Even-
it's WWE's.
even
They're two different
she
people.
said she's
Bottom
gonna
line.
retire before
Well,
that though.
Here's the thing, Steve.
What?
AJ Lee, when Punk was WWE champion, fucking proposed to AJ Punk.
True.
So it wasn't. It was after that.
No,
It was
still
January when he proposed to her,
No,
and then that.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
And
she
there was a-
proposed to him.
That was kayfabe, though.
Yeah,
I
it was
know
kayfabe.
it was kayfabe. What I am saying,
It's ironic. It's ironic.
and honestly, I am a diehard CM Punk fan, but I gotta wonder what was going through his head when he left a Hall of Famer, extreme fucking diva named Lita, who by far is the best fucking diva in any era,
It probably didn't
anytime.
feel good.
You're forgetting a certain.
There could be.
Shut up.
They could. We don't know the reason though. So. There could have been.
You,
Trish Stratus.
you leave
Trish Stratus.
Lita.
There could have been other reasons.
Yeah.
Lita doesn't seem.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
if I got a chance to be with Lita, I'd take it.
Yeah, but you're going off the hotness though. We don't know how. We know
Yeah,
how Lita is as a
exactly.
person. Maybe they didn't. CM Punk.
Lita
was
is
a-
the nicest fucking person. I
CM
met
Punk's
Edge.
But CM Punk
I've
is a,
been to an Edge match.
I've met Edge. That has nothing to do with Lita.
yeah.
I've met Edge before. That's cool.
I've
CM
met
That has
Punk
nothing to do with Lita.
CM Punk is a dickhead. Maybe Lita couldn't take it anymore.
Exactly.
and you're a
Anyhow.
dickhead, but everybody loves
Alright,
you.
we're 25
Okay,
I'm
minutes into the
ridiculous.
show. Let's get off the subject of CM Punk and on to different matters.
Alright.
Like,
Yeah.
another man with two initials to start off his title.
J.
AJ
Stop.
Styles.
Yeah. Speaking of AJ,
The leader of the Bullet Club.
So here's a
The pride and joy of America and New Japan. And
You really
hopefully soon to be the pride and joy of Ring of Honor. If not, NXT.
So here's what
Or if not, WWE as a whole.
the article I found. It says AJ Styles heading to WWE next year with a question mark, so it's not really definite yet.
question.
just
But
gonna-
the answer that he gave is very like
Yeah.
it didn't really give us any answers.
Yeah.
It's just
Here's-
like whatever it takes me, it takes me. Is
Yeah.
basically what it said.
So here's what it's posted on November 11th, 2015, and I'm just gonna read it real quick because it's not that long. Rumors surfaced online about AJ Styles possibly in talks with WWE about joining the company. Those came to surface after the company linked to some old WWE matches with him from back in 2001 and 2002. As of November 9th, WWE has not any contacts. I think this is a typo. It's a,
mentioned.
with
It's not mentioned.
it doesn't say with Styles. AJ's contract with New Japan expires in January after the Tokyo Dome show. It's being said that he will go, like you said, he will go to whatever promotion offers him the best overall deal. So we're not really. That's like
So it's not
a definite yet.
it's not a definite, but it's also going to be about money too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's leading to.
Yeah.
Plus family. He has
I feel like
Family, he's got 4 kids. I understand that, but
yeah. I feel like if he goes for
Remember
WWE's
how
gotta go to
One time
NXT
AJ
the best
claimed he
option
got
for.
injured chasing his kid.
go to NXT Styles. I mean, honestly, name wise, I think you should be on Raw. But when you lay your cards out on the table with your family and everything, go ahead and go for NXT because that's your best option at this point.
That's
I would say that's his best option.
As far as
AJ
WWE,
Styles
yeah.
addresses WWE rumors.
That's literally what Owen just read.
Yeah.
No, I found it on here.
All right. What's the other one?
WrestlingNewsWorld.com.
What did he say? What did he say?
He tweeted, "Let me clear things up. I haven't talked with WWE. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but don't believe everything you read on the internet."
So
True.
it could be.
It could just him playing a game.
We've
They
mentioned
would do that.
numerous times that WWE respects.
Do you think? What do you think the possibility of him coming?
I give it
I give it a 7 out of 10.
a very minimal chance.
All right.
I don't
I
give
think-
him. I really.
I think the deal that he's going to get from New Japan and
What is
Japan
the
Ring of
question?
Honor is going to be astronomical,
What is the question?
and I think he's going to go
AJ
there.
Styles coming to WWE with.
I prefer to see him stay in the Indies.
Here is what I could see
It's like more of like
happening.
a.
If they actually get
That's
picked up
like-
on a station, I could see him going to GFW.
Yeah, that's
I
a
could
possibility.
He
see.
has more like marquee, like he has some name value.
I would honestly.
I could see him in NXT for only 2 reasons: Joe and Storm.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the only
Storm's not in WWE though.
Yeah, he is.
He's not. He has not signed his contract yet, so he's not in
He's
WWE.
not even on
Because he had
the
one match
WWE
not WWE.
roster.
He's all WWE mode right now because he teased that he's going to be at Survivor Series, but he's probably not. But he will be, but he's probably not going
What
to
if,
go. But he has not
What if
signed
he
an official deal
becomes
yet with
a member of the
WWE. He's
Wyatt
still weighing his
family?
options.
So we're not sure.
that was his gimmick
Why
before
not?
he left TNA.
I feel like he should sign with WWE.
I think he is gonna. We're seeing all the stuff about WWE. I think he's literally about 99% sure he's gonna sign with WWE.
Yeah,
He's just weighing his options at this point.
He's got to probably wait for his deal to.
I don't think his deal with TNA officially expired yet. Because I think he just signed one like a few years ago that was like
Well, when TNA folds,
3
a
years.
lot of them are going to go to
I think it
WWE,
expired,
a lot of them
but I
are
think
gonna
he
go
still
to-
has that.
Indies.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he does that. Has a no
And
compete
some-
clause.
I don't know.
Because he competed for NXT, so maybe it's just him just weighing his options, seeing what's better for him.
Honestly, Storm,
Take the deal.
That's just what I'm thinking. Like
Check-
it's not 100% sure.
take the deal. You guys need to take the
We- We're not even that far into.
You threw me off there.
Sorry, because there was somebody else in the room. So.
All right, here's
Yeah,
what
there
you
are people
missed.
finishing
one's in
So we did a moment of silence for the attacks this weekend.
Oh, the champ's
Corey
here.
dropped James,
I apologize, show too.
and we talked about CM Punk.
And then we'll talk about AJ Styles.
I did not.
Oh, guess what? The champ's here.
The champ is here.
So where's he gonna
The
sit?
champ is here.
Okay.
He's
You,
sitting right next to me.
John
is he in this?
Actually, he should be.
He should be good. He's in.
Yeah, he's good. So the champ's here, guys.
There you go.
It's a full house.
So all right. So I don't think we have time to talk about Batista, but I'm
Who
just
cares about Batista?
he's gonna possibly be retiring.
Good.
I was never really a huge Batista fan.
I was.
However,
I stopped being a Batista fan of like 2009.
However,
I was
The only time I was a Batista fan and people are probably gonna hate me for this.
No, that's
When,
2010.
When he turned on Ray Ray.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like this show.
That was the only
I
time
love this show.
I
However,
like Batista.
I didn't
That
like
was
his
when
name,
I
though.
started.
I'm just gonna kind of get.
Just Ray Ray.
He's talked
And when
about.
he had his feud with Cena, that's when I really liked him.
I honestly thought that Batista was the best heel at that point.
Yeah.
But
Because nobody else had any other steam.
I feel like
think he
if,
said he's
you-
gonna-
if he's
bullshit
gonna
that you
retire,
can't expect him to
because
say
he can
so.
retire on movies alone with Guardians of the Galaxy
1
2
and 2.
coming out.
1 and 2, and then
1 and
Inspector.
2. Inspector.
And
He could
potentially
retire.
seeing the Guardians in the Avengers.
He could retire with a lot of money, so he doesn't even really need the company.
I think it's like way more
Just
than
like The Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mean Dwayne Johnson? Oh, what?
Dwayne Mike Johnson.
I don't think he needs WWE. I think he still
Big
loves
Dick
wrestling
Johnson?
now.
But
See, that's what.
I don't think he's using WWE. I just think he
Here's,
still loves
here's
wrestling.
the,
He wants to
here's
wrestle
the
still, but
issue. He loves
he's made so much money
Here-
doing movies
here's-
that I can't
And I
blame him
think-
for doing movies.
All right.
And he hasn't had the time. To
And he's
wrestle.
also made a shit ton of money doing wrestling too. So
here are
He
the
doesn't
two,
have time for
he
wrestling.
doesn't have time because
Guys,
he's
Owen
making
wants to talk.
classic
here are the
movies.
two matches I would love to see at WrestleMania, but probably will never happen again. Batista in his final match against Triple H, because that's
Yeah, that
Or
was
have
supposed to happen, wasn't it?
Batista, Triple H, or Orton, all three former members of Evolution,
Ric Flair special guest.
headlining,
That would be
headlining the
That'd be
main
an Owen
event
moment.
at WrestleMania. That's what I would love to see.
Orton's got to go over them. Because
Or-
Orton's going to be there for the long haul for a little bit longer. Cause
No, imagine this. Owen's fighting and I know where Stardust comes out and reverts back to his legacy, Cody Rhodes, and helps Orton.
Well, out of nowhere, a trash can comes out
that'd
and
be
costs Randy.
fucking epic.
A trash can comes out and costs Randy Orton the match.
He tries to give the trash candy RKO and he breaks his fucking shoulder.
It's
So-
a monkey
No, but anyhow, here's what I read. So he says
Oh
he
my
wants
God.
to retire. He wasn't happy with the way he was brought in
And
before.
here
When he tried
is-
to. Yo, I'm talking
Well,
now.
I didn't finish.
You didn't say anything for a while.
I didn't finish. I was taking a dramatic pause. That's what you
Dramatic
You don't do
Yes.
that on this
You get
show.
a traumatic pause. 10
You
minutes.
take a
later,
dramatic
to the
pause, you
point.
get interrupted.
And Triple H versus The Rock, because let's face it, they hinted.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
They
now
hinted
because
it, Owen.
The Rock's having
They
it now.
hinted it.
And I
star versus
quote,
Hollywood
They
star.
could have.
Batista did say, the reason I left is because I didn't like the direction the company was going. That was a quote he said in 2010.
Of course, I was about to say that.
The same
He
thing.
more or less said the same thing when he left after the Daniel Bryan incident. Let's
Yeah.
face it, his heel run really wasn't going anywhere. He knew when it was up. He knew he had the Ray run and he had the Cena run.
He
He
had
knew
one
he was
of
going
the-
to have a
he
mediocre
had-
bullshit run after that.
He
So
had
he was smart to leave then. But the
one
fact
of
is,
the
and
worst
he
runs
states
ever.
that the
Yeah.
fact is, as a face, I thought Batista was amazing. I
Yeah.
thought
Face?
He was
No.
over as a babyface.
No.
there was, on Raw we had John Cena, on SmackDown we had Batista. That was basically Raw and SmackDown
No.
for
Yeah.
No,
when
Yeah.
it
No.
definitely
Yes, it
was.
was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
he's
Yeah.
forgetting one person. Edge.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh, yeah,
you're right.
well, Edge was the heel. And
What
that's-
I'm
both
saying.
shows.
Faces, you had drifting points here.
Alright.
But
No, I'm talking about major.
we
baby
talked about
faces.
Batista.
Yeah,
here's the
well,
thing is-
Batista should.
Batista, he's
If
smart.
he's done with
realized-
WWE, go to TNA for a year or
He's
so.
not
Go
going
back to UFC. Or
TNA.
go,
TNA.
or go,
TNA's gonna be out of a business in about a month.
All right, let's now
Or
way to
go-
move on
or go
because
to
move on.
Batista
Move
won't
on.
retire.
so well,
I wanted to get a point in, but
we have to move on.
Go ahead,
Now.
James. Get your point in.
I want to get my point in. Alright.
James's mom has John.
Let it going up. She's
Stop. See what you made him do, asshole. Alright, anyway.
So get your
So-
so,
hat is really, really fat.
I don't care. Anyway.
Let Nichols get on with his point.
James's robe
Fucking,
just got groped.
see, this is the
I'm
thing
sorry.
I have to say. The
This is
worst
terrible.
run I think that anyone could ever have in the
Back up.
history, in the
Can't
history
see Tutty.
of WWE.
That
Let's
sounds
see.
It has to be.
That really did.
It has to be Batista's heel run and when he came back. It was
Yeah.
the worst. It
Yeah.
was not planned.
Let me
He
just
was
say.
supposed to be face. He shouldn't have been face to begin with. He
Yeah.
should have been heel immediately.
that's what he wanted. He wanted to be heel because
He
he
should
knew
have been heel immediately.
he knew everyone was gonna hate
Because he
him.
was smart, he knew.
I have 3 words.
I'll give that to
Not-
Batista.
His fault.
No, I know it's not his fault.
When Batista came back, even he knew right away it was
He's a
a
nice
horrible time to come
Yes.
back. Because he,
It's a nice guy.
unlike
He really
WWE, was with the fans, and he acknowledged that Daniel Bryan should have been in the championship run.
He didn't say that, but
No,
he
he
said,
did say
If
that.
anything-
he said
if
Daniel Bryan
anything-
should have been getting
Something's
pushed. They should have
coming.
waited on
Yeah.
him until after
Let's go a little.
WrestleMania.
If
So
anything,
we need to come back.
your the WrestleMania card, if they went with Batista wishes, should have been this the whole time.
I just told you, Drew.
But let's
No,
say
the whole
Batista,
card. I'm talking
let's
about
say
the whole
Batista
card.
had to come back then. Just have him come out at the Royal
Give me a second. I gotta get this out. The WrestleMania card, have you gone with Batista's wishes, would have been way better, would have been way more memorable, would have been way better long term. Batista would have fought in Lesnar instead of Lesnar fighting Taker.
once I hear that might be
Cena would have fought in Taker at 30,
not 32. Like
not
he's been done
32, where the streak is fucking dead now. It makes no fucking sense to have that match. And then Daniel Bryan would fight Randy Orton in the main event, the championship match, instead of the triple threat clusterfuck, which wasn't a bad match,
Yeah.
but the way it was built up made no sense.
Originally, it was going to be Batista versus Randy Orton.
And then, of
I was like, who the
course-
fuck wants to see that match?
No one did.
It,
Well, let me
it,
tell you
it would have
something.
literally been it wouldn't have been a terrible match. It's just that
No
the
one
crowd
really
wouldn't have been into it. Everyone would have booed the match. the
And of
entire
course-
And they had
It
it.
had
They had it
the
all
flaws.
audible for
And
Daniel
plus, we
Bryan.
all know what
Which was
really
the white
fucked up
audible.
WrestleMania.
Exactly.
right?
It was
The break.
The Taker match.
The break, yes. On Facebook, he was like trying to
Twitter.
say the streak ending was the worst thing that happened and then he said on Twitter, the break ending. The break ending.
True story.
The break into the
When I was
WrestleMania
leaving
crowd.
WrestleMania 30, when I was leaving
That's a
the
fine
arena,
match.
Commercial break ended the rest of
I
the
ended up after that just going to Bourbon Street because me and my brother I want to see how many people are gonna get drunk over the street.
Oh my god, it'd be
I wanna see
hilarious.
How many people did?
And I went to a bar and I saw about 12 guys all hanging out, all wearing the same shirt. It was the Cena stuff shirt with like the Cena crossed out. They all looked at me and we were all just giving each other the same look, like where like you knew everyone was still pissed off. And they're like, and one of the guys looked at me and he says, "Would anyone disagree with me if I said I would rather have Cena win every belt and break the Undertaker's streak in one night than have Brock fucking Lesnar do it?" Everyone agreed. Everyone in the fucking bar agreed.
Ending the break.
Well, there's
Brock ended
I
the
would've
break
really
and then
made
he killed
It
WrestleMania.
really would have made
I didn't
sense.
find it so
It would have
bad.
been fine.
Sure,
There's one person I wish would have broken the streak.
Brock ending the break.
Okay, we're not even on the. Why are we on the street?
I
Why-
can't even believe I typed that.
No,
Ryan,
Why are we on? Why are we
Rhino
on?
or
Breaking
me?
news.
Rhino or me? That's who I would like.
Okay,
to
now
Rhino
It's
or
like
me?
saying Bastion.
we should move on now.
We had some breaking news here. ROH is a new TV deal.
Oh, it does.
Where?
It's gonna air nationally on COMET.
Oh, you're kidding
Starting
me.
on December 2nd.
Oh shit. We got a nationally syndicated network.
To where?
What is it? What is it again?
COMET.
I've heard of this before. It's nationally syndicated. There's no way.
It's to
not-
air nationally starting on December
What?
2nd.
So it's gonna,
Actual
does that mean
channel.
it will be like
That is
like a network like USA?
Number-wise.
I have
Like,
no
yeah, you're
idea
right,
when
but
it's
that's-
gonna
like, it's
air,
not-
but-
It's
We're
gonna
gonna
be-
run
Anybody
it
can
to
find it.
we're gonna run out of air nationally on Comet starting December 2nd.
That's gonna be good. That's good for them.
comment.
And TNA could just go sci-fi.
Fuck
TNA
Please
TNA
don't
needs to go.
Go away.
No.
I hate TNA now.
Is gonna go away.
Anyway, bye. Next topic. Let's do
NXT.
NXT. Chris, you're about to rant on Dawson and Wilder today. How do you feel?
Want to just get it out of the way now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out. The reason I'm distracted right now my phone is because I'm trying to find what channel it is.
So
Um,
No,
we'll just
Let's do the first thing. Actually, can I read this? I haven't read NXT notes in a long
Can
time.
I say?
No, I don't
No,
get.
I
I
haven't
know.
read it either.
James,
I never-
I just want to
And
see
then-
it, and then
and
you
Kid
can
Cut's
read
gonna
it.
start by giving the thoughts.
I'll.
Did you see the show, James? From that,
It's a no.
Who
Let me
saw
read
it?
it. It's a
this
no.
from last
Just
week?
let me see.
I'm
Huh?
reading.
I haven't watched NXT in like 3 weeks. So.
You know
I
what?
didn't see Nick.
Tut, did you see
I'll
NXT?
read it anyway.
No.
I don't know what happened. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, WWE NXT.
It happened.
No,
Yeah,
this
let's
just
do
happened.
spoilers.
This took place because I don't know if it was bad or not. It took place on October 11th, 2015.
No.
It says 11/11. Oh, November 11th. Right. 2015. The commentators were Rich Brennan, Corey Graves,
Oh,
and Byron
what the
Sexton.
hell? It's on at midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
They got pushed up an hour.
So
That's
it's gonna be
stupid.
like ECW used to be.
I'm fine with that. I'll stay up there. Anyway, so the first match on the show
That's good.
was
Maybe
geez.
they'll actually.
One of the most over guys in NXT right now, Ty Dillinger, fighting against asshole Baron Corbin.
Alright, I'll talk about what happened. So, the match doesn't happen. Apollo Crews immediately just beats the shit out of Baron Corbin because last week he screwed him out of the NXT.
Oh, so the match didn't even happen?
Yeah.
Where does Ty Dillinger go?
He eventually, but I like this. I
I
like
do
this.
too.
Because why wait? Well, you know, Apollo Crews wants to get his hands on the first chance he gets. He cost him the title. I liked it. It was good. It was a different way to start off a wrestling show. Now.
It progressed the story.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thumbs up.
So what do you think? Is that all you have to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
It was good.
Opener.
It was something different
Who
too.
did who?
So what happened was Crews
jeez.
attacked Corbin before.
Well, gimmick-wise, this actually makes sense.
Wait, is Cruz a heel now?
Oh, breaking news,
He's a
everybody.
fake. He's a face.
WWE
Corbin's
Studios Santa's Little Helper with Paige and the Miz will be officially released in stores on demand tomorrow.
We don't care.
Come on NXT. Come on.
I don't care. I don't want to talk about main roster bullshit right now.
No, it's not even giving me any answer to what
WWE
channel
Movie
it is.
Studios is the most
Trying to find it
prized.
now.
I'm trying to find it. I
Oh
can't
wait.
find
Well, give your thoughts real quick on the whole
Sounds
Apollo.
like a good match.
Aaron
No, Apollo Crews assaulting Corbin.
Chris, just
Yeah.
we'll find it later.
Like him
Come on.
because
Alright,
he-
so number
all-
2,
All he would do is.
we got this actually makes sense for a match. I gotta admit, the Hype Bros with Bailey versus Blake and Murphy and Alexa Bliss.
It was a
Ring
good
rat,
match.
Alexa Bliss.
Good match.
There are only 2 over people in this whole thing, and neither of them are men. So that just goes.
No,
so
actually,
to you.
the hype blows were over.
No, I know they were, but it's just like
I
Mojo.
hate
I hate Mojo.
I'm not a huge fan of him, no.
I don't like the Hype Bros, and I don't like the other team.
What I like about the hype blows as a
No,
tag
I
team is
really-
at least
no,
Zach
seizure
Miller.
Seizure-inducing Blake
Generic
The
Murphy.
shit.
only reason I will watch Blake and Murphy is Alexa Bliss.
No, but the
If
If
reason
they
I like
did not have Alexa Bliss as their manager, I
It's still
would
boring
No.
as shit.
no, let's be
I
honest
would-
though. I'd
let's
rather
be
see the
honest.
hype blows as a tag team than Zack Ryder continuously jobbing on the main roster.
Yeah, you know, I can.
Well, that-
I'll take it.
That I will agree with, but I would rather see
To be
Alexa.
honest with you, no, I just realized we pretty much it feels like we're wearing the hype blows t-shirts right now. Doesn't it feel like that?
Well, James is wearing the fat version.
Fuck off. I got a small. I
No,
guarantee
but
I got a small. By the way,
No,
Marissa,
but
Marissa, if you're watching this, who gave me the shirt, I don't think this is an extra large because
There's no way.
It feels like a fucking.
Watch out, it's a little
Let me-
nipply in here.
James.
let me go over the
I look like a goddamn yellow mushroom.
Actually, yeah, you do. You know what actually makes you look like a yellow mushroom too is you have the hat on your head. It actually.
Why
looks
did you
like
copyright vaudevillains?
Huh?
Can you explain why you have the vaudevillains copyrighted?
That means that they're the champions.
Oh. It's the symbol for copyright.
It does it automatically when I put the C in parentheses. All right, but let me talk about the.
That's
I thought the Vaudevillains weren't the champions.
Okay, let's move on now.
I have to talk about the match. So the match was, I thought, a good match. The
Yeah.
high blows were over, and Bailey was over too. They were all over.
Yeah,
And then the Blake and Murphy get the heat on Zack Ryder, and then Mojo Rawley gets the hot tag, and then Alexa Bliss runs off with the NXT Women's Championship. So then Bailey hits a Bailey to belly on, I think, Blake. I don't really know. I forget
One
because
of
I saw
those
the.
faggots.
Now I have to call Bailey out on this. That is domestic violence. She can't be doing that kind of stuff.
Wait, what happened?
Bailey put her hands on on a male. That's domestic
That's
violence.
not
right there.
domestic violence.
No, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Let me say.
No, domestic
I'm-
violence is violence
gonna say this.
happening in a relationship.
Well, I get what you're saying,
This is
but
man on woman violence. There's a difference.
Domestic is between a man and a
Woman
woman
on man
in a
violence.
relationship.
let me tell you
It's a
something.
fucking joke.
Yeah, I was joking. Okay.
I know you were joking. I just want to point this out right now. I love how politically correct WWE is, where you can't have women or men hit women, but we'll have women hit men all day long.
Yeah, that doesn't make
All I have to
sense.
say is, Bubba, get the tables.
I'm sorry.
And then
That's-
the match ends when the hype blows hit the
I mean, I've been
hit
in
the Rough
this
Rider,
really
you know,
bad,
the finish for the win.
Yeah.
What was
And
their,
Bailey
what is
went
their
out-
finish?
Hyping up,
the-
man.
The Doomsday into the Rough Rider.
That's gay.
That's actually not too bad. Actually.
But then
That's gay.
You're
Rip
gay.
off.
and then
That's a
and
rip-off
afterwards
of-
Bailey Chaser went backstage to get her title from
That's a
Massasoit,
ripoff
so-
of the.
I swear to God, that's all like everyone does in NXT. They take the house and run. That's all they do.
That's a
Whoa.
rip.
Every
Okay,
time they're not
okay.
the champ, they just take it and run.
I like the
Uh,
match, it was good though.
Okay.
You know who else
So-
took the championship and ran?
This is
Dean
interesting.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, but Dan
This is
That's
interesting. The Ascension's backstage.
Okay, I'll talk. So
So what does this mean? They're not in Raw anymore?
I have no
Shouldn't
idea.
be.
First of all, they can't be in Raw.
So
On Raw.
they accept
Raw.
Chad
They
Gable's,
can't go in Raw.
Raw. They could go in Raw if they want.
I don't go in. I stay in.
but they accept Chad.
You said fuck.
They accept Chad Gable and Jason Jordan's challenge because of
Jason
God
Gable and
damn
Chad
it, they're in the
Jordan.
red still, aren't they?
yeah.
They're not on the fucking NXT, back in NXT yet. Oh.
What do you mean they're not back in?
I don't want to see them on the main roster with that.
I don't want to see them at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should just get released.
They're garbage.
They are very much garbage.
The
They
Ascension,
weren't in the, they weren't in the NXT.
They were garbage from the beginning.
they suck. They are terrible wrestlers. They suck.
Just because, you know, they bring them up, they did the same
No,
thing
they were great when the way they were building them up.
They were great because they were freaking facing nobodies. And when you face fucking, you know,
But now-
usually Watty and Joe Schmo, you're gonna win the match.
But
That's
the Ascension. So
Anyway,
next week it's
yeah.
going to be the Ascension versus Gable and Jordan, which I'm
I just
assuming
don't like
Gable
the
and
gimmick
Jordan
of
will
that.
win because
Gay Bale.
they're gonna put them over to
No.
you know as the
Do not take
Well, alright,
Gabriel
yeah, that's
in
fine.
vain.
No,
That is
fall
a
Alright,
man.
Nia Jax backstage.
Bald
Those two
man
backs-
will be hit and
Holy shit, let me spit! Nia Jax
You're not thinking you don't know
backstage.
any better.
yeah.
So,
I'm not
She was
just like, I know
backstage,
better.
go to a match, but Eva Marie comes up and talks to her like they're gonna have an alliance or something.
oh
So-
god.
That's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Why
my
do you
God.
have to bring up a
Just get
diva?
naked, Eva Marie. That's what we want to see.
you want
Thank God.
wait, Chris.
It only works with Dana
You want
Brooke
to
and
see Eva
Emma. Don't do
Marie
it with
naked?
Nia
It
Jax.
doesn't.
Everybody.
Let's see.
Plus tits.
They're nice.
Plus tits. Plus tits. Okay.
Alright,
So
then
let's see.
continue.
Go on her Instagram. Okay? That's all I have to say. Tell me she's not hot.
Oh no,
Get
she
the fuck
is.
out of here.
She is, but she's also dumb as a rock because she
Good, I
can't
don't
kick out
care.
too.
You cared
She
like
can
a few weeks ago.
She can be as dumb as all she wants as long as she gets naked.
And-
No, but you
Anyway.
cared a few weeks. You gotta admit she does not belong in the West.
She doesn't belong in the rest of it. She runs in porn.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's who she belongs.
Continue.
Apollo Crews interview. Holy shit, there's
Because-
a lot of backstage segments.
There is
Uh,
NXT is
fuck?
like 90% backstage segments.
It's
Apollo
okay,
Crews-
because I like it anyway.
Apollo Crews talks
Eva
about how
Marie.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Apollo Crews talks about how he's
See?
gonna get his hands on Baron Corbin and beat the
I
shit out of
see
him.
that.
because it cost him
I'm
the NXT
Eva Marie.
championship. But you know what I
Eva.
like about this?
EVA, not
That he
AVA.
cost. But since they add those
EVA.
packages with Apollo Crews, you actually feel like he took something from him. Because usually when they toss the titles,
Aviary. Ooh.
James's favorite scene.
Wonderful.
Anybody-
I want to actually get on
James's
to the
favorite scene.
What is it?
Ooh, it's the naked women on his phone. Ooh.
but then yeah. But like I said, I like that he actually felt like he actually cost him a title he wanted to win because they showed those video packages. It's normally when they do it on the main boss, so they cost him the title, but I didn't really feel like he wanted to win
Yeah.
that title. So I actually feel like he did cost him a title he wanted to win.
Yep.
Okay, continue, James.
So, Diona versus Nia Jax. This match happened.
It was a destruction again, a squash.
Okay.
That's all they do in
However,
NXT.
not-
They can't build up anyone because everyone's the squash.
Nia Jax,
The
however,
squash match show is what it is.
Im-
Squash match city.
however,
Yeah, this
Nia,
was special, yeah.
Nia Jax did improve. I thought was better this week than the past weeks. So she was. She did
I've
improve
never
this week.
actually seen Nia Jax wrestle.
Well, I have,
Oh,
so
good.
I can give my opinion on it. So.
Okay,
It's like
whatever.
over.
I don't have the network. You do, you asshole.
Anyway.
Every
So-
time I've tried coming
so-
over your house, you always.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I tried to invite you, be a nice guy, invite you to Survivor Series. What's up with that?
Oh my god. Anyway,
Really?
shut up. We can argue about this later, children. William Regal's surgery. So apparently William Regal has surgery going on.
So everyone can talk comics.
Sad.
So is
sad.
William Regal having
Sad.
ball surgery? No,
Oh,
what
my.
is it? What
Don't you
is
dare
it?
talk about Mr. Regal like that.
Now he had the next
You guys are
surgery.
fucking god.
I'll have you know that he's a man.
He's on
When you talk about Regal, you talk about him with respect.
Yeah.
He's on
I have respect.
You have no respect for Regal, no respect for you.
But I like William. But William Regal, I thought was always an underrated talent. Just
So
like-
Underrated 10 is the fucking.
He always was an
He's one of the best technical wrestler in the fucking world. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
Should have been champion.
And he always did what
Even I watched him for 3 the other day, and he was like, he talked about like his favorite thing like in WWE was when he dressed up as the showgirl with the high heels and shit. He liked that.
Oh my
That- that's-
He would do any. He would
He
do
would
the
do-
most
He
embarrassing
would do
things.
most embarrassing things because he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
He has a sense of humor. He had the.
So at least.
He's actually pretty funny.
So I think that's why they were able to have him get him to do all those things.
He wanted to do them. Like it's not like something that they forced upon him. He told him he wanted to do it.
But I just figured we would talk. I put that there because we
He's-
want to talk about.
he's
John, what
he's
about
a
you?
legend.
William Regal's surgery. What do you think?
I hope he gets better.
And also
Yeah.
too, because he can't compete now. That was probably like one of the things that would have happened. Like you would have had that
Yeah.
wrestling match at in London.
I
Which
wonder
is
who.
not
would-
going to happen now. But he said he is going to appear on the show in some capacity though.
So what?
I really
Is
wish
he just
he
not?
would.
So how are they gonna get? Because, and I like him as a GM on NXT. You gotta admit. What
One of the
because
best, he's the best authority figure right now on screen right now.
the reason why he's good
Best
is
authority figure and pound for the best scout the WWE's ever had.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got what makes
There'd
him
be
so-
there'd be no Kevin Owens, there'd be no Sami Zayn, there'd be none of them without William Regal.
But William,
Because he opened the door. He went out there. He made
You
sure
see
that
what-
as soon as he was
have
a
you-
talent scout, to make sure that he went out there and got
Yeah.
those guys.
have you
It's a
seen
difference.
William the episode 2 when he's like training the guys and he's teaching them how to,
Yep.
which
Yeah,
is like
that-
frustrating.
Yeah, because he's telling you, don't jump. Just get up in a fighting stance, and people are jumping
Exactly.
still. He tells them 6, 7, 8, 9
You're going.
times, and they're not listening to him.
Where
Which
you
we
going?
are gonna try to.
And he was like, okay, do you guys do you not want me to train you? Like, get up in a fighting stance. Don't get up and hop. He
Yeah.
said that about 6 times, and no one listened to him.
Yep.
Which we are gonna cover.
And
Brady
it was
with.
pissing me off because I'm like, just listen to the guy. Like, he's trying to help you, and it's like, this guy's a fucking one of the greatest talents in the wrestling world, and not gonna listen to
So,
him.
by the way, I want to make the announcement that I think sometime next week we're gonna do an overview of Breaking Ground because I think it needs.
Yeah,
it's a
it
good
does.
show.
It does. It's a very good show.
So, but yeah, well, I think we covered everything we need to cover about William Regal. So,
Alright, it's my turn.
Just get past that last thing.
Alright.
Please. Let's skip over that.
you were about to read it
Bailey?
too.
I wanted to see
Go
what it was.
backstage. So what's she do? What does Bailey do?
What,
next?
oh, so
She
Bailey's
celebrates with
still
the-
looking for the title, and then
She's
Alexa
still
Bliss
looking
is
for the
taking.
title?
I
But
know
she's
who's-
like-
Alexa Bliss is fingering
Guys,
herself over
I
the
know what
title.
happened. It's not actually Alexa Bliss she's still engaged to her higher up, the wrestling thug.
Oh, shut up.
Come on.
Shut
But
up.
anyhow, Alexa Bliss was taking pictures with it, and then she drops the championship. And when Bailey gets it back, and then she has a face-off with Nia Jax, because they probably want to have her win that belt at some point. But I don't think she's ready to win that belt.
No,
at some
I don't
point.
think anyone in the Divas
No,
division was
right
Bailey
now,
was ready to win
no.
that
There's one
championship.
person, in my opinion, that is ready, and that's Asuka. Asuka is ready.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I want to see.
I
it.
think Asuka needs to be
I mean,
win one more like big match.
unless-
There's no like really big names down there. But
Unless they pull a swerve and actually have Emma beat Asuka by like a smidge, and then like it's an
Beat her by a
contenders
smidge.
match that Asuka and Emma have, and
Yeah.
then Emma goes on to fight Bailey. So it's one of those two that deserves it. No one else does.
And then,
honestly, I think it's going to come down to Emma and Asuka. I think it's going to be Asuka. Asuka is the best pound for pound female.
But
wrestler right now.
I don't think Asuka's gonna be a face for it though. She has to be the heel for it. So.
Oh no, she has to go heel. Yeah, I mean.
No, I'm
question.
saying like she would either like if Asuka was face, she would have to be a heel for it. So I think Nia Jax.
Well, I mean, they've done it before with females where they make Charlotte the heel to a degree, and then they make her like face, kind of like later on. Like they
So,
have her, she's like the in between type of. It's like it's literally the realistic thing that they've ever done because it's just simple booking. Like, hey, I don't agree with tweeners, for the most part, but there are some times where you can switch back face and heel in certain feuds, like Cena. When Cena and The Rock were feuding, Rock was the face during that whole feud.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so
Even
you know, it's
Although Cena wasn't real, I wouldn't say Cena was.
even like
he was heel. He was booed out of the fucking
even when
building.
Cena when Cena would
The only time he wasn't booed was when he
James,
rapped on the wall.
Do you understand that Cena is booed out of almost every arena?
No, what he's saying was
Yeah.
Cena had the heel personality.
Yeah, at that moment he definitely.
All right,
had
that's
those.
It was
okay. Let's
only
go. Let's
two-
move on now.
Anyway,
No, there's one more thing. So then when Alexa Bliss ambushes Bailey from behind. So now next week it's going to be Bailey versus Alexa Bliss for the NXT Women's title, which is going to be a good match. I think.
There is my
I'm
prediction.
crossing.
I'm gonna predict pain.
pain.
You're being so random.
Without love, pain.
Okay, let's move on now.
Okay, let's move on.
Alright.
We're gonna get to the
Okay.
first segment.
Can
Alright,
you
now you're
not
gonna
steal
pull-
my effing hat? Yeah. Anyway, so
Alright, so
it's
we
time.
have the Dickwads against the Von Villains.
For the NXT tag titles.
NXT tag
We'll talk about
titles.
the match. A
My
good
hat.
match.
Give me my hat. I want my hat back, please.
Alright, let me talk.
They have the extremely generic heels versus the Von Villains.
So I'll talk about the match. Good match. The
The
Vaudevillains.
Vaudevillains heel.
Yeah.
No.
No, mechanics
Oh, no,
heel.
face.
Yeah.
So the
right.
mechanics-
Because why in the game it says they're heel?
Just
Because
because
that's the video game.
That's before the game. The game didn't come out. They didn't start making the game.
Hey,
yesterday.
anyway, just continue. Just
Alright.
continue.
So the mechanics dominate.
The match.
Vaudeville, Aiden English, they work on his leg throughout the majority of the match, which I like.
I will admit this, and I will admit this about them. They do have amazing heel tag team fundamentals.
Yeah.
They do
That's
stomps,
about
they
that's
do
about
kicks.
it.
No high spots.
That's about it.
That is very bland.
And then Simon Goth gets the hot. I like it when Simon Goth gets the hot tag. He always does different stuff
Yeah.
when he does a hot tag. He does
All
the
the
same
time, yeah.
stuff.
I'll
then,
give him a specific hot tag. Yeah.
For some odd reason, he tags Aiden English back in, who has a hurt leg, so I didn't think that made much sense. But I guess they were going to finish him off to hit the finish, so I guess that would make sense. So then the mechanics throw him into the steel steps, and then they hit that move that they hit with Colin Cassidy, where they got him in the figure four, and then they jumped and
that
jump him.
That move.
And then
That move, the
they
time and
tap
place.
they tap out Aiden English, and the mechanics become the new tag team champions. So I need to know your opinion, because that
I'm
seems like
still the better champion than they are.
Wait,
John-
I guess they held the belt longer than.
Okay.
Kin, what did you think? Why don't we
okay.
start with Kin Tut?
Okay.
What do you think of mechanics being tag team champions?
Oh, the mechanics one.
It's setting up for. They're setting up for Chad Gable and Jason Jordan in the tag belt, so I don't mind it.
Okay. What about them as champions just in general? Do you?
I don't like it.
Well, they need a heel tag team.
Yeah.
And they don't have one down in NXT, so.
And another thing, this is another thing too, is I originally was against it myself, but they did build him up pretty well if you watch it on TV. You know, they do. What about you, James? It doesn't seem like you're in on it.
I get why they're doing it. So as far as the short term things are concerned, no. But long term, since it's going to Gable and Jordan,
I mean,
I'm
like
fine
you
with
just
it.
said, there's no heel tag teams now because.
he's probably completely fine with it. Over
Wait, what?
What do you think the mechanics being the tag champs? What do you think? Owen?
I don't even know who the mechanics
Good.
are.
Dash,
Okay.
Dash and Dawson.
All I know,
Wait, Steve's got.
I've seen one mechanics match, and the only thing I like about them, besides their fucking
They
attire,
shot up to
is their fucking finishing move. That's it.
Okay. What about you, Steve? What do you think of them being tag champs?
I mean,
You always want to save you for last.
I'm
I'm not huge on it. I mean, yeah, you know, they're heels because, you know.
I mean, they're just waiting for
They've already got
Charlie
the-
Haas and Shelton Benjamin
Haas is
2.0.
retired.
But I think it's setting up for Chad and Gable.
Oh, Chad and Gable.
Because
Yeah,
I think
no,
Gable
they're-
and Jordan.
Charlie
That's
Haas
team
and
next
Shelton
year.
So,
Benjamin
and then they
2.0.
need to figure out the heel tag.
Yeah, that's just it. Well, you don't need to be. I don't think heels and faces are necessarily a huge deal down in NXT all the time.
You're a huge deal.
I know.
I know.
I get
I like how
I'm the real
Heel-
deal.
Character doesn't matter down in NXT. NXT as much as it does on Raw. I'll say that, but
Well, no, character does matter, but character is literally
It's
based
second.
on the feud at that moment.
Yeah.
It's like this. Raw puts character first, which isn't a horrible thing, but wrestling should always go first, and NXT does that.
Yep.
You
I
can
think
have
it
a
should
shit-
be. I
like,
think
you
it should
can
be
have a
this
shit
even
gimmick like
wrestling
Baron
and
Corbin,
then.
but as long as he can wrestle, whatever, that's fine.
But he can't wrestle. That's the problem.
He can wrestle.
No, he can't.
He's
Who are we talking
He's
about?
green as
Corbin?
fuck.
Corbin?
Yeah.
we don't talk about him, but anyway.
Okay.
All right, now
It's
it's
time for the
You know
final.
what?
Shut up, everyone, right now.
All right.
You notice how I saved you for last?
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck are they tag team champions? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It does not make any sense. They fucking suck. Okay. One, it's like fucking butt fucker and dick fucker over there who tag team champions before. Dake and Durfee.
In the butt.
So all of a sudden you can go from being jobbers weeks before to suddenly in the tag team tournament,
Hey,
in the tag team tournament, to suddenly being tag team champions now. That's point A to point C. There's no point B. It doesn't exist.
Hey,
They didn't build them up or anything. They're suddenly tag team champions after one promo. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Chris, they shot up to this. They shot up to the
They're
top like a
going
leprechaun
to
on
lose.
Viagra.
They're going to lose.
I can agree.
I don't
with
care. I don't want them champions. The Vaudevillains had the title for it seems like 2 weeks and then we're
I'm
gone.
gonna drink a
what- Yeah, I think the Vaudevillains.
So they don't deserve to be tag team champions because no one knew who the fuck they were except for people in the company until about 3 weeks ago.
All right.
No one even knew who they were. Could you tell me who Scott Dawson was a couple of weeks ago?
No, I
Exactly. See? No one fucking knows who these people
Shaggy
were.
from Scooby-Doo's best friend.
No one knew who these people were. Now all of a sudden, they're fucking tag team champions. This is why I don't watch NXT. Well, I work on Wednesdays, so I don't watch anyways. But it doesn't make me want to. As a guy before I started working Wednesdays, I used to watch it compulsively because I used to love it. Now I fucking hate it because of the rash, stupid championship turns that they have with people who are jobbers weeks before that.
One last Vaudevillains here.
The Vaudevillains should be fucking tag team champions right now because they are fucking amazing. But no, they have these dickheads as tag team champions who are fucking generic as fuck and just have the look of a heel tag team from the fucking 80s.
Okay. And
Rant fucking over.
And you.
He swore. He.
And you got mad when I was saying fuck.
No, I wasn't gonna be mad.
Fuck you, fuck.
But I think
Because that's
I,
supposed to be serious. This is not serious.
I agree. I actually kind of agree with what he's saying because they went from jobbers to tag team champions.
Yeah.
Literally they did.
I know they were just in the finals of the tag team classics, but
I will say this right now. There is one thing that NXT is a problem. It's not.
Character development.
It's not the tag team division itself.
It's the character
Well,
development
I know
of tag
tag
teams.
It's not.
It's the tag
not
team
even-
development.
It's
They
tag
go
team
from point A,
development.
okay, we have this tag team, to point C, the tag team champions. There's no point B! Point B doesn't exist! It's blown up! It doesn't exist!
now here's another example: Lucha Dragons. I mean, they were a good tag team.
They
but
were,
literally
but they had-
2 weeks. They were together for 2
Exactly,
weeks.
they
and
were
then-
like the tag team champions.
Yeah, literally because Ricardo.
A to C. B doesn't exist anymore.
And then, like, let's be honest too. The
Because Ricardo got
Vaudevillains
released.
pretty
That's
much
the only
dropped off
reason.
the face of the earth.
Yeah, and they came back, but they were already established tag team.
Yeah, but I'm
They were
saying,
already established. I'm saying people who weren't established. Did anyone know who Blake and Murphy were before they won the tag team titles? No, because they're jobbing the week before and the months and months before that.
I know you're gonna. I know people
And then-
don't like him, but at least the Ascension were established. They were
Essentially,
probably the most
Essential were established tag team
team.
because Connor and Victor were there beforehand. They were veterans of NXT. FCW, they were there beforehand. People knew who they were. And then when they got together, Rick Victor and Connor O'Brien, people knew who they were. No one fucking knew who these people were besides people inside the company. That's like, what, 15, 20 people
And
who
the
knew
fact-
who this person was, who these people were and liked them?
and the fact that these teams like
And I
Blake
know-
Murphy and the Mechanics are holding the belts, but the Team Soft and
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
haven't
Exactly,
touched these belts
yeah.
yet.
Enzo and Cass should have been tag team
They are-
champions
they
months and
are
months ago. That to this day
Massively
is
over.
fucking stupid.
Massively over.
I was like, they're gonna win. They're gonna win this.
Should
They,
have
like,
at Unstoppable.
Cass got the hot tag,
At
and I'm like, they're gonna
Unstoppable.
win. And then he tagged in fucking.
And you know what
they tagged in
happened?
Enzo,
They had
and then
to-
all of a sudden the fucking
There's
ah.
no Bliss out there.
At Unstoppable, the one
Grr.
thing that never should have happened
Days.
in this fucking in this show at all.
Are
in
we
this
really
feud, in
talking
this
about
feud.
NXT Unstoppable?
Yep. And the reason why I talk
It
about
was
it,
so many months ago.
I don't care.
We
Can
don't
you
care.
give me a
We're trying to
minute?
make a point here.
Anyway, with NXT Unstoppable, the one thing that never should have happened during this feud, when it came to the feud between Soft and Blake and Murphy, is that there should have been no female convoluted BS at all.
Yep.
Should have
No
stayed
Yep.
way over, because if that actually did happen, and Alexa Bliss does come in and say 2 weeks before she joins up with Blake and Murphy, whatever, then they go on to fight Soft, whatever. Have them win the tag team titles then. Have Soft win over. I don't care about the swerve.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Long-term
You know why they get booed out of the building? It's because they suck in the ring. It's because people fucking hate them because they're generic as fuck. Again, another generic fucking tag team. It's like, oh, look at me. Oh, I'm from Australia. Oh, I'm from Texas.
Hey,
Cool.
fucking language.
Another thing
We
too.
won't be able to say shit.
I'm afraid, and not that I don't like these guys, because these guys are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
It's not
are
that I have
amazing.
anything against Blake and Murphy
But
in the
I'm
ring.
afraid that after Gable and Jordan, which are the most over of anybody right now at this point, I'm afraid that they're gonna job out to fucking Ciampa and Gargano,
Because I just
Yeah.
which makes no sense.
Exactly.
In reality,
And the thing is, too, I don't hate Blake and Murphy in the ring.
in
They just have no
reality,
characters.
in
They
reality,
need fucking characters. They don't have any
They're
characters.
pretty much Alexa Bliss's bodyguard.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Same thing with the mechanics. The mechanics are good in the ring,
in
but
reality,
they have no characters, so it makes me hate them.
Well,
In
look at
reality,
Chad and
when-
Gable. They have
hold on a second. In
They have
reality,
amazing
when it comes
characters.
to
They have a
Johnny-
personality.
Shelton Benjamin.
The mechanics
and Charlie
don't.
Haas.
The mechanics
Hold
and the dubstep fag boys don't. They don't have a.
I give it
They don't have characters.
And it's the same thing with
They're just
Ciampa
generic.
and Gargano right now. And let me tell you something right now. Not knocking Ciampa and Gargano. And hell, we're not even knocking. I'm not knocking Dash and Dawson. I'm not knocking Blake and Murphy. The problem is they were not developed correctly.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen with Ciampa and Gargano. It's bound to happen with the way they
his
book it.
last name was
What
O'Reilly.
Triple H should be doing is taking over the reins a lot
Show.
more, 100% of the time, and be pushing to get a 2-hour deal, make a mid-card championship, and have Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa fight for that belt.
Charging $80 an hour.
I guarantee you
And
get
then-
a.
And then
way
therefore you won't
better-
have jobbers winning tag team titles.
Exactly.
Is he supposed to be
I think that's the
with,
problem. I
The
think-
problem is
Yeah.
like I said before, there's
Yeah.
no.
Film.
They don't have a
Well, we all know
character.
she's gonna show up in
They don't. They just were randomly together for
Yeah.
a little bit. No one even fucking knew about them.
And I guarantee you, if Soft won an Unstoppable, and the Vaudevillains were heels and they were fighting Soft, I guarantee there would have been more over anyway.
Yep.
And then if you still wanted the Vaudevillains to go face, all you have to do is at the end of the feud, have them give a handshake, and
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine.
It's like
you know.
those two. There's characters there. They are characters.
Now what I'm
Enzo
hoping.
Cass, Simon Gotch in English. Those are characters. They've developed those characters
Let me tell you something
over
right
the
now.
years. Those two tag teams, the generic motherfuckers and the dubstep fat boys,
with-
don't have characters. They're generic as fuck.
With WWE, they'll never listen to us. But with NXT, I would think different. So
Yeah.
listen to us, please. Let me say this right now.
Hey,
James,
Chris,
you-
we have
why
something
you
to talk
gonna
about
beat
Friday.
them up?
Do not,
You get together that day too?
do not
I don't think I did.
fucking.
Feel.
Hold on, guys. Seriously, I'm trying to get my train of thought, and I'm getting interrupted like every fucking 5 minutes. Anyway,
That's something, yeah.
as I said, if you're gonna listen to us now. Do not wait way later, because that's what WWE did. Now they're never listening to us again. Do not do that again. I would think that you guys would listen to us. Do not build up Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa this way. Do not fucking do it, because
They've
you're
done it
gonna
before.
immediately kill them before they can even become
They've done it
superstars.
before.
You're gonna immediately fucking kill them, and I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see it with Dash and Dawson, because I thought they actually had talent and they never should have been brought up that way. Same thing with Blake and Murphy, and I don't want the same thing to happen with Gargano and
Generic.
Ciampa.
As
We
long
don't
as they
need generic characters. And with Ciampa and Gargano, they're more than generic. And you guys need to
And they're
actually,
not though. That's the thing.
And you guys,
if you watch that stuff in the Indies, then they're far from generic, but in NXT they're generic.
You got to fucking
no,
let them be themselves.
There's no one there to tell them what to do.
And again, push for 2 hours, have a mid-card championship, and have Gargano.
There's a reason why I want Triple H to have 100%
I'd rather that.
control
I'd honestly rather that.
of NXT creative. There's a problem is he's hiring inexperienced people, and you know what they're doing? They're fucking up the product.
Do that.
It's not WWE's creative. They have their own creative team, and they're fucking it up.
Hunter, you gotta stop hiring idiots. I'm sorry. Do not do what WWE's doing, because it's gonna fuck you up long term.
It already is.
Your specials are still awesome.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong at all.
I still love the specials. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch
specials-
those specials any day of the week. Those specials are amazing.
Fucking,
I just started rewatching a couple of them because they're so good.
where are you going?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Man.
He's anti. He can't sit down.
Okay, so we're gonna make sure. I'm just letting you guys know, legit. Do not do that, because you need a long-term booking. And if you guys are the number one thing talked about right now, there's no reason why you should have a shit book tag division.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's gonna fuck up your product eventually.
It is.
You can only get away with it for so long before it starts fucking up your product.
It is. It already is starting to. They don't have characters.
Do I think
They
London's?
don't.
Do I think London's gonna be an amazing show?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it will. Any other NXT special that you look back on has proven otherwise, but if they do not start correcting the other problems now, the minor problems, they're going to turn major, it's going to become nuclear, and it's going to blow up their entire
Exactly.
fucking heat. So,
They're going to start seeing the issues that come up with having the mechanics as tag team champions. It's because, one, they have no mic skills. Two, they have no character. And three, they're very generic. It's a generic heel tag team from the 80s and the 90s.
exactly.
That's
So,
what they are. They're the Hulk Hogan of this.
Final thing on NXT.
Well, then they got in. Then they get interviewed afterwards, which we won't get
We
into.
don't
that.
give a shit. Smojo's promo is the final thing on the show.
So he
what do you
turns
say?
heel because he said,
I don't think the attack turned him heel. I honestly don't, because they were so cheering him. I don't
Yeah.
care what anyone says.
I think
He
this
was cheered out of the. He was cheered. He wasn't booed out of the building.
he was definitely heel in this.
I
He
mean,
was talking about how
I'm
people-
considering him neutral, and honestly, Samoa Joe can pull either one, so I
Yeah.
don't care.
people make
Joe's
the,
badass, so I'm waiting. I can't wait for him and Balor. Can't wait for the match. So
So then what happened was he
I'll give this NXT paper the show
Well, I
itself.
didn't even get to talk about what he said.
What did he say?
He said that the reason he turned heel is because people are responsible for the choices we made. He chose to make Samoa Joe his tag team partner, and that was the right decision because he carried him Balor throughout the whole tournament. Then, he says that he wanted an NXT title shot, but then he let William Regal. He said yes, but he just let William Regal put him in a battle where he said he shouldn't have been in because he was entitled to an NXT title match.
Yeah, I don't think this is a heel thing. No,
I don't think it is.
The
very
second,
good.
It's not.
Very good. What NXT is good at. Legit reason, no convoluted BS on why you attacked him. The reason why you attacked him is because, hey, I'm making a statement.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Balor. You were just
yeah.
the end result of it.
So
which
then Balor
it makes
comes out.
the most sense. If you're in any sport, look at McGregor. Look at McGregor and the other guy who's fighting right now. This is what they're copying off of, because these guys want to be the fucking best. One's the interim champion. One's the current champion that was on injury. They want to fucking fight. They want to go at it with each other. And fucking McGregor took the fucking title and got physical with the guy.
Yep.
So this is what they're copying off of to a degree. That is how WWE main roster should be run right now. No question about it. The wrestling factor is there. Look at NXT, and everybody wants to say over and over again about how WWE's like TV14. Oh, WWE TV14, bring it back. No, because it would be awful, and
I mean, they
the
already
market's there for the wrestling.
They already
The
have
PG
TV.
wrestling market is there.
They already have TV 14 elements in there, and they suck. So,
Exactly.
but anyhow, then Balor comes out when Samoa Joe's cutting his promo, and they try to fight, but referees separate them. And then Samoa Joe takes a cheap shot and chokes out Balor
When
at the
did
end.
Joe even turn heel?
Last week.
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
But
I
I thought it was-
I still don't care. I
I think it's
I think he's going to be a heel in this feud, and then I think he's going to go back to being a face.
Yeah. But I think
If he's a
Finn
heel,
Balor's never going to be a heel. This guy is so over that.
Yeah.
Joe is better as a heel than.
all right, get out of the way of the fucking camera, dude. If you're going to walk around. Hey, seriously, come on.
But
So-
anyhow, and I thought the attack was good, and I can't wait to see the match at. Well, I mean,
I can't
it's
wait.
not official yet, but it's pretty much apparent.
Yeah, pretty
much
apparent,
I take over London. What do you think?
So,
What do you think, King Tut? I mean, you didn't see it, but
I like
what do you think about this feud?
I like it so far.
Yeah.
I like it so far too.
And I-
Everybody
Basic
thinks-
storytelling elements.
Yep.
Yeah. And I like it. It's good.
Yeah, it is.
And
Alright.
the match is gonna steal the show probably.
So we should break this really quick because I do want to get to Breaking Ground. Breaking Ground we've been putting off for way too long.
We'll probably do it. Like I said, I haven't seen the third episode yet, so I want
Well,
to.
why don't we do the first two? Oh, you have them?
Well, why don't we do Survivor Series since that's the thing we're projected with?
And I don't
Oh,
have
alright.
the notes.
I haven't watched
we have-
Breaking Ground yet.
Alright.
We'll do Survivor Series. Rating.
Alright, so rating.
Rating, 8 out of
Again.
10 because
I
even though like
I have to still give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 5. It's really disappointing.
is it because they won the tag?
It's well from top to bottom. It's not that really of a
I
good
give
card
it an
besides
I.
the attack. That tag team match. Let me see it again.
I give it a 1.
You
The attack was good.
Show.
I know.
Bailey and the High Bros,
Give it a
Blake
D
Murphy
for
and
that
Alexa
one.
Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
those
is-
I
those
give it an
backstage
I.
interviews. The Nia Jax squash
I
match
give it a
again.
Colgate
Or Vigo
toothpaste.
surgery is kind of unnecessary to have on the show.
I mean, it doesn't show it; it just talks about it.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't even put it on there. That's on me. So
Bailey's backstage and these cocksuckers.
Yep.
yeah.
Cocksuckers again in the
No,
Joe
but I
promo
like
sounds
that
like it was
they're,
amazing.
If
'Cause I
you're-
did watch it on YouTube and it was awesome.
So what would you give it?
I'll probably give it maybe a 2
2 out
because
of 10?
just because of Joe and the attack. That's a really crappy show.
I actually like the show because
I don't give it a. I don't give it.
Actually, I'm gonna bump up to a 5.
I'll
I
give
like
it
the
a
show because
I'll
Six.
bump it up to a
it feels
5.
like they're
6.
building. It feels like they're building up huge long term.
Just basically on the strength of that promo and the attack. That's the only thing that's interesting.
What about you, Steve?
I give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm talking about 10.
So
Doing it by 10.
So just do 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
What about you? What about you, John?
I'll give it an I.
An I.
I'm hungry.
No,
Don't eat ass.
I give it a 1.
I eat a lot of ass.
Okay, let's move on now.
Now we're gonna talk about. See, since I picked. It was my pick to pick the pay per view,
Yep.
and since Survivor Series is coming up, I picked
Corey,
to
come
do.
on, sit down somewhere, dude. Holy crap. You're scaring me.
I picked to do the first ever inaugural Survivor Series. Since it's the
I
first
thought
one
we
ever.
were giving the predictions for this.
No.
No. Where are you going?
That's the only reason you showed me.
If that, well, yeah. You so Alright, so where are you going?
No.
Oh,
Leave.
sit the fuck down. Alright, so.
Teasing the heel turn.
Oh well, it's really working. Okay,
Let's
let's
heel
move on.
turn.
Okay,
Alright.
Already healed.
So we gotta go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked the first Survivor Series, the inaugural, and the next one we're gonna review. I know technically I can't pick again, but I think this one needs to be reviewed. Is Survivor Series from 1990, since it was Undertaker's debut, and they're going to the show this year on the Undertaker. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, originally it was my pick, I think. Because I gave my
No, we're doing it in the like chronological order. Not like we're not going from we're not going from 1990 to 2008 to 2004
we're
to
probably not gonna
to-
get.
wait,
we're
wait,
not gonna-
2012 to
James.
1993.
Yeah.
Chronological.
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 That's
So
what
let me-
Kevin
like
Dunn
the-
calls it chronological.
Like the
Chronological.
mechanics, they're illogical.
Yeah.
No,
But
we
anyhow,
call them the
so I-
Titanics.
So I-
Cocksucking faggots.
No, we call them the Titanics.
Okay.
They're sinking
That's
ships.
better.
So I decided So I decided
Already
to
ruined the
do
tag team
Survivor
division, they'll be
Series
tag team champions.
from 1987, the inaugural
Okay.
one. And before I actually start reviewing the show, I figured I should say why Survivor Series is even a thing now. So I typed up a little paragraph that I'm just gonna read off.
let me see.
So WWF had the success of the first 3 WrestleManias, and after WrestleMania 3 set the attendance record of 93,173 fans, and the market success from Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant's rivalry. I didn't pre-read this, so it probably didn't sound good.
Why isn't it not doing shit?
Also with NWA and Starrcade 1987 on November 26, 1987, Thanksgiving night. So Vince McMahon created a new concept called Survivor Series to air on the same night. The way this happened was Vince McMahon threatened cable companies who aired Starrcade instead of Survivor Series would not be allowed to broadcast WrestleMania 4, which obviously didn't want to do that because most cable providers gave in to Vince McMahon said, and only a handful aired Starrcade. So that's why Survivor Series is a thing. So pretty much, it was through the success of WrestleMania 3, Hogan and Andre's feud. It was really popular. So technically, if you think about it, Hogan and Andre's feud created WrestleMania, created SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and the Royal Rumble. So it wasn't. So that feud created those shows.
Yep.
And Starrcade created Survivor Series. So Dusty Rhodes pretty much created Survivor Series.
They make a tweet that the world are now like King of Queens.
So yeah, I know. I figured I'd just say it because the way I read it came off.
Yeah,
shitty.
Starrcade
Goes
was
that-
like
goes that-
WCW's version of Survivor. No, WrestleMania.
And the reason it's called Survivor Series.
So this is actually kind of interesting. Undertaker actually led a backstab a click.
Yeah.
Undertaker had his own group too,
Oh,
called
really?
the BSK. That's what's tattooed across his stomach.
What is it?
The BSK.
Well, I'm getting a phone call. Does anyone want to go?
Yeah, let me.
So-
do it.
I'll go. I want to be.
I already did
back.
it. I
I
already
want to
tried.
talk.
Man, you already talked.
No, I want to talk. I have not read anything.
So it's called the Bone Street Crew.
The Bone Street Crew?
Yeah, that's what's. No one Undertaker pulls the straps down and uses the BSK across his stomach.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that is.
Just come at
Who
4:15.
is that?
It's the Undertaker. Undertaker and his BSK crew.
James,
What?
I want to read
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's irony for you.
Just
All
let me
these
read
years,
it.
you've
Alright,
been fearing
fine.
that it's
Holy
like
shit.
a great bike motorcycle game when the reality
Alright.
it was he who wins.
Commentators.
Alright.
No, then read the above part. That's what he
Alright,
wrote.
let me-
Let me read them
No.
because we have my dad's gonna be here soon, so we have to.
Dude, we have to rush through this. Come on.
I want to sit.
You're not two. Come on.
I have to sit in the
Get
back.
up,
now.
Owen.
I've been demoted. Sit next to.
That's fine. Alright.
I've been demoted to the back now.
It's okay.
Okay.
Demoted?
Yeah.
You're with the champion, bitch.
You know,
Well, that's actually a good point. I've actually been promoted.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Pro-loaded.
Alright, so
Loaded.
so the actual show itself, we had Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body Ventura on commentary for the show. Great commentary team. Great
Tell you
together.
what, man, you can go suck.
Jesse the Body Ventura was wearing like a Viking hat, like a Thanksgiving, since it was Thanksgiving Day, so he looked like a clown.
A Viking count. That's what I was doing. Thinking a Viking.
Yes.
They don't
And
go.
they
Has
The
anyone
first-
noticed that Survivor Series always seems to be like in November?
Yeah.
Have you noticed
I
how
don't-
random
That's
you
why it's
are?
called a Thanksgiving classic.
it used to be on Thanksgiving Day though. I like that. So I mean, I think they can't do it now because they probably wouldn't sell as well now. So
You can never do it on Thanksgiving.
So then Team Honky Tonk Man gets interviewed and they talk about how they're gonna win this. I don't really remember what they say, but they pretty much say along the line they're gonna win the Survivor Series match. Because I watched the show like a week ago. So
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. No,
Um,
I'm
I'm gonna win.
so then
I believe that I will win.
I'm a Wario. And
so
I'm
we get the
a
first match. It's It's a tradition. Every match on this show is a traditional Survivor Series match. I'm just gonna say that. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's how the Survivor Series used to be, which I like that concept. I don't know why they got rid of that.
It's in itself.
So then it's Team Honky Tonk Man, captained by, what a shock, Honky Tonk Man, he captained the team. And his team members were Ken Harley Race, Hercules, Outlaw, Ron Bass, Danny Davis, and that's it.
Wait, Dangerous Danny Davis?
Yeah, he was on this team.
Oh shit.
And they were managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan and
I
Jimmy
love
Hart.
the shot of Steve because he just turned
I
around.
love how they were managed by Bobby Heenan and Jimmy Hart.
Well, I mean, it wasn't,
Hall of Fame right there.
because Bobby the Brain Heenan was Ken Harley Race's manager, and Jimmy Hart was Honky Tonk Man's manager, so that's why they were there.
Okay.
And then they wrestled Team Macho Man, which is captained by Big Shock, Macho Man Randy Savage. What a shock!
I believe that I will win.
And the members on this team are Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. This match is happening because Savage and Honky Tonk Man were viewed because Honky Tonk Man had was the Intercontinental Champion going in this pay-per-view, and then because he beat Steamboat for us, so that's probably why he's in this match. And he was also feuding with Jake the Snake Roberts. Steamboat and Savage were like the top contenders for the IC title at the time, and Savage had just turned face. Then Ken Holloway's and Hacksaw Jim Duggan also feuded because Hacksaw Jim Duggan was sick of the fact that Holloway's kept calling himself a king.
Oh.
So now I'm gonna go over the eliminations to the match.
King of the hoes.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Holloway's both got counted out after brawling with each other on the outside of the ring. That's what it says, Mike. And then he just made fun of the Usos.
Anyway,
Wow.
we continue.
Alright, so then Ron Bass got eliminated by Brutus Beefcake after a high knee. Brutus Beefcake got eliminated by the Honky Tonk Man after Shake, Rattle, and roll his finish. And then Danny Davis got eliminated by Jake Roberts after a DDT. Hercules got eliminated by Randy Savage after his elbow. And then it was down to a 3-on-1 match: Savage, Roberts, and Steamboat versus Honky Tonk Man. So they're beating the shit out of him, and Honky Tonk Man gets eliminated by countout after leaving the match due to being outnumbered. So the sole survivors are Randy Savage, Jake Roberts, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Which made sense why you leave. Like, think about it. If you were in that situation, you guys would have left too. I don't. James wouldn't have left, but
I want to
left.
like if Honky Tonk,
Survivor.
like think about it. Honky Tonk Man was in a 3-on-1 situation, and they actually tried to say he could have gotten injured and had to give up the championship.
You
so
know
they
who
do try
else was on a 3-on-1 invasion?
What?
Every person who faced the Shield.
Yeah, but the Shield.
That has nothing to do with Survivor Series
Yeah,
1987, but okay. That's a good comparison. So then Team Andre gets interviewed. I'll go over who's on the team later. And they say they're going to destroy
Wait,
Hulk
was
Hogan's
this the
team.
one with Team $1 Million Man?
No,
No.
different one.
I
Team,
don't
they
care.
say they're going to destroy Hulk Hogan and his
Fuck's
team.
that?
And this is actually going to be cool because this is the first time Hogan and Andre will be touching since
Who's
WrestleMania
Hogan?
3. Because back then...
They're touching each other
Who's
now?
Hulk-
Wait a minute.
Who's Hulk
Fucking
Hogan?
disgusting.
Who's
What the
Hulk
hell's
Hogan?
wrong with you?
Oh, you're
Why is Mr. America touching?
Who's Hulk Hogan?
Andre the Giant.
Who's Hulk Hogan?
Who's
I don't know this
Because
Hulk
there's-
Hogan.
I saw him on the
Hulk Hogan? I never heard
paper.
of this.
There's a guy named Hulk
Where's
Hogan wrestling on the
Waldo?
pay-per-view. But
Where's
anyhow,
Is
the
he
no,
a jogger
and
that
also-
they made WWE champion?
yeah.
Okay,
But
sounds
honest-
like NXT.
But in all honesty,
Hulk Hogan.
this was the
should
first
go
time they were
next
going to come into blows,
Yeah,
fist
that is.
contact,
Terry Bollea.
since
Who the fuck's
WrestleMania
Terry
3.
Bollea?
Hohan.
Alright.
Who the hell is Hohan?
So next Survivor
It's
Series.
Terry Bollea.
Next there was a
Gohan should go to
There was-
NXT.
next there was a
So
women's-
Andre the Giant fucked out of your cheek, right?
Fuck that.
No, you fucked
Wow.
out. Yeah,
Did
you fucked out of your cheek. Yep.
Wait,
No, I said fought. I
I
didn't
think you
cheek.
said fucked.
I did not say fuck.
You said fuck.
Alright,
I
but
said fucked.
continuing.
You said fuck.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! Fuck!
Fuck!
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Where's
Fuck,
the hell
fuck,
so you
fuck,
can say
you fuck, fuck.
Holy shit!
Don't fuck me, fuck you, fuck.
Alright,
Fucking
continue.
about.
You ass!
I didn't even ask.
me.
What did you guys think about the
You
Survivor Series
fuck
match?
me!
Bitch!
I fuck you!
What did you think of the
Piss.
first Survivor Series match, guys?
Mediocre.
Yeah, it's the first one ever, so
Yeah.
it has that, but
James,
it
what
is
did
actually
you
a
say?
solid match. So,
I said piss.
James, what about you? What did you think of the Survivor
I-
Series?
I-
The match
Okay, well,
itself.
we know what's that.
Shut your mouth,
now.
you mediocre
Just the whole, just the
The
match.
match itself. It was alright for what it was. So I'll give it a. Give it a
Chris,
3 out of
you
5.
need to
Champ.
calm down.
Yeah.
What did you think of that
I know
first
you're
Survivor
upset
Series match?
about
You talked about
that.
with
Yeah, you need
Savage.
to calm down.
I'm gonna shake you
It's
on
okay.
I know you're upset
Okay.
about the mechanics.
I know you're upset about the
Ratings? 3 out of 5.
The match.
I'm not really paying attention. I'm doing some shit here. Chris knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Smoking some shit.
Smoke weed. every
So
day.
next,
Good shit.
is the what they
No
actually have
tag
women's
matches.
Survivor Series match on the show. I don't even think they do that now. If they actually they do it, but the match, nowadays they when they go on the floor, they get pinned and lose. So, but that didn't happen in this match though. So,
They say fuck.
this
Fuck
was
tradition,
Team
man.
Sherry, which was captained by
Fuck
Sensational
tradition.
Sherry, and they consisted of the Glamour Girls. Wow, I can't even read today. Leilani, and there was a tag team that consisted of Leilani Kai and Judy Martin, who were the believe it or not, they had women's tag team champions.
Yeah, way back in the day, yeah.
This is when the women's division somewhat mattered. So.
Yep.
Not really, still.
And it also consisted of Dawn Marie. I don't think it's the Dawn Marie you saw like in 2002 and stuff. It's a different Dawn Marie.
Oh, so it's not the one from ECW? No. No, I don't care.
Donna
Everyone cares
Cristiano,
what
I think
it's
is how you say that. And Sensational Sherry I just talked about, who was the captain.
I
And
don't
she was
know.
also the reigning WWF Women's Champion.
All I know about
And Jimmy Hart was there
Sensational
because he is the manager of the Glamour Girls.
All I remember about Sherry is she orgasmed during the whole Shawn Michaels song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's her in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Alright, and then they wrestled
I'm
Team.
a sexy boy.
They wrestled Team Moolah.
Okay.
They wrestled Team Moolah, which was captained by the fabulous Moolah. And
Surprise.
the members on their team were Velvet McIntyre, Rockin' Robin.
That's actually Jake Roberts' sister.
Rockin'
Rockin'
Robin.
Robin.
I'm Jake Roberts.
Tweet. Rockin'
I'm
Robin.
not sure.
And
Red
it also
Robin.
consisted of the
Yeah.
jumping. It also consisted of the tag team.
Well, you know what that, or he calls himself the sexy boy now, so it's on the fence he's on.
The women's. They also consist of a woman tag team named the Jumping Bomb Angels.
I'm on my team.
See, he's kind of groping now, say.
I'm not trying to grope.
And the Jumping Bomb Angels
You
consisted
already
of
groped
it's
not
Suka,
groping.
Yaza, and Kai.
Asuka. Asuka?
No,
What?
it's Suka. It's Suka. Right here. It says it's Suka.
It's Suki.
It's Suki.
It's Suki, not Asuka.
Suki
There's an I. How do you get I out of an A?
Alright,
Suki
it's Suki, Yamazaki, and
Suki means my dicky.
Noroi Tenno. I don't know. I don't know.
What is these people are? Where is it?
It's the fourth one. The fourth one.
How many?
Why don't
are
we just
there?
pronounce these
I
three?
don't know.
Mitsuki,
Your t-shirts are too
Yamazaki.
tight too, Billy.
Norio,
Your t-shirts are too tight too,
whatever the
Billy.
fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, see, but the Jumping Bomb Angels. If you haven't seen these women were a great tag team.
They were amazing.
They like
Very
nice.
weird.
Oh, that.
Were
Very
they like?
very convincing, James. Wow, that really underrated.
No, but they
Not
really
very
no,
convincing.
no, they
No,
really were.
they really were underrated though.
No, they were. Yeah, they were like they did a lot of great tag team moves.
Underrated.
So now going over the eliminations. Actually, I didn't even say the times in the last match. I'll say them in this match. Donna Cristiano got eliminated by Velvet McIntyre after a victory roll-up. It says on here in 2 minutes. And then Dawn Marie got eliminated by Rockin' Robin after a running crossbody in 4 minutes.
Wow, what would it
I think we're laughing about this now, but back in the time, it was cool to have this kind of stuff. So
No, they should bring back a Divas
Crossbody, the
tag team.
pin.
no, but running crossbodies, they didn't do them as much as they
James.
do now back then. So
James,
What?
They should bring back like a Divas tag titles thing.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
and then
It wouldn't work though. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright,
yeah, and then
Yeah,
Fabulous
because
Moolah,
you only
the
like-
captain, got eliminated by Junie Martin after a pinfall double clothesline, which he did with the tag team partner Kai. This was 11 minutes into the match, and
Yes, eliminated by clothesline.
Well, James.
no, it was the
worked a
finish
little
though. So But, this was kind of important because the team captain got eliminated. So you know.
It's all up.
Hey,
Well, I mean, like it's
Yeah.
important because the team captain, you know, is supposed to be the strongest person in the match. So.
weakling.
And then Sensational Sherry got eliminated by Velvet McIntyre after another victory roll up in 15. This was 15 minutes into the match.
Man, they love those
All
victory
right,
roll-ups.
who won?
I'm getting to that. So then this is important because now you get a few. She was gonna possibly get a future title shot because she pinned the champion.
Oh my God, who won?
And then Velvet
You.
Velvet
I made my
Sky.
trouble
Velvet Sky with the victory.
Velvet McIntyre got eliminated by Leilani Kai after an electric chair drop in
Oh shit,
17.
someone got the electric chair, that's awful.
No, not just a regular electric chair, an electric chair drop.
It dropped the electric chair.
And this
My
was
God,
17
Yeah.
minutes into the match.
Yeah.
So then it
four
came
opted
down to
the
the two
choice.
tag teams, which I
Yes.
thought was awesome.
What?
The Jumping
I
Bomb
like
Angels and the Glamour Girls.
What?
And Leilani Kai gets eliminated by
Lightning.
one of the Isuki,
Yamazaki.
Yamazaki.
Suki Asuka.
And she got pinned with a flying like 19 minutes into the match. And then Judy Martin got eliminated by Norio Tanato. I don't know. After a flying sit-out clothesline, and this was 20 minutes
Norris
into the match.
Tomato.
Overall, the match was 20 minutes, and the jump upon the Angels and the Soul Survivors. Solid Survivor Series match here, but this.
That's what this is.
So I thought it was.
James.
I thought it was
Oh, we're not
okay.
paid,
Alright.
I give it a D for did not watch, but it actually doesn't sound half bad for that.
James.
I think we like
Little
just
sister.
made fun of the match and not intentionally.
Well, no, I mean, and it's not their fault because that was the move set back then.
Yeah.
Angels.
I love the jumping bomb.
You know,
angles.
I think I
They're
made it
fucking
too much.
awesome.
I think it was the way
best
they
thing they can come up with.
No, but they do a lot of high flying moves.
Is
That's
that
why
it?
it's called that.
Jumping
They were way ahead of
You
their
say-
time.
yeah, you
Way
can
ahead
say
of their
that.
time. They were way ahead of their time,
Alright.
honestly.
So
Double counted the brawling with each other.
so then Team Hot Foundation talk about how they're pissed they lost the tag team titles and they're gonna
Holy
beat.
shit! How many Survivor Series matches were there?
There's only like 4, but there's a lot. But they last a while. So the next traditional Survivor Series match. This is a 12-on-12 Survivor Series.
Oh Jesus!
But the way
Christ.
this works is this.
Who's the team captains?
So the way this works, let me just explain.
Bill
So this is a tag team. This is a tag team one. Can you get out of our shot, please?
Thank you.
It's shot.
This is a tag team one. So if somebody gets eliminated, that tag team's eliminated. Does that
Oh,
make,
it's a tag team elimination type of deal.
yeah. So that's why it's a 12-on-12. So it's not like it's.
Me or him?
So
Don't worry.
we have
That
Team
kinda
Hot
kiss
Foundation.
your ear. Come get
So
your
we have
smooches.
I'm not Sam. Sam went home, I think.
So we have Team Hot Foundation. So we have Team Hot Foundation, and that was and the captains were Big Shock, the Hot Foundation. That's a big shock.
Alright, everybody, calm down
And
now.
their teammates were the Bolsheviks, which consisted of Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zukov. Demolition, the Dream Team, which consisted of Greg Valentine and Dino Bravo. Everyone knows.
Fucking name.
Everybody should know Dino Bravo because he.
Is he related to Johnny Bravo?
And then
Come on, come on.
it also consisted of the Islanders, Haiku and Tama. So that was their team, and they were managed by Slick, Mr. Fuji, Johnny Balin, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Jimmy High.
Johnny Ballin, Bobby the Brain.
Johnny Valent. Let me read this. Holy shit! I'll do it.
Okay, so read number
Johnny Valentine.
what is it?
number 6. So they say who they faced.
Johnny Valentine.
Alright, so it's the bullshit. Nikolai Volkov, Boris Zukov,
What the fuck?
Demolition,
Suck.
I told you, guys say stuff to read.
the Dream Team. Greg, I know I am. Greg Valentine and Dino Bravo.
Dino Bravo, it's Dino
Dino
Bravo.
Bravo. The Islanders,
Stop. Your tits are hard.
and Tama.
Hey, Tut, you ever heard of Dino Bravo?
353.
You know that James' nipples are hard?
Alright.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Let me read.
I'll read it. Let me read this. I haven't read this yet.
If no one can read this, then I said we just screw it.
Bolsheviks, Nikolai Volkov, Boris Zukov, Demolition, the Dream Team.
Dino,
Greg
but,
Valentine, Dino Bravo, the Islanders, Haku and Tama.
yeah,
The
we always,
Foundation of the captains with Slick, Mr. Fuji, Johnny Belly, Bobby the Brain, Jim Nash. There's this
so
team.
on the other
Strike
team says it's on the
Force.
teams.
The Strike Force, the British Bulldogs, you know who they are.
Yeah.
The Young Stallions.
You know, I don't think anyone will know who like.
The Fabulous Rougeos, the Killer Bees, and Strike Force. who are the
So Rocky
captains.
Balboa was in this match?
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So good tag. This is actually my
This is
favorite
a-
match. My favorite
This
match.
is pretty good tag teams in here.
Yeah, it was my favorite match of the
Besides
night.
fucking the High Foundation. That's it.
So,
Maybe
run the
it's
match,
fun.
explain the
That's
match.
Yeah.
right.
So,
So,
Bolsheviks are no one. The Dream Team, random ass team name.
So Boris Zukov got eliminated by Tito Santana after a flying forearm, and then he got eliminated a minute and 30 seconds into the match. So the Bolsheviks were out of the match.
Didn't take long.
Jacques Rougeau got eliminated by Axe after getting pinned after a diving crossbody 6
Pause
minutes
that.
into the match.
Dude, pause that. That might be copyrighted. Just saying.
Why just turn it down?
I didn't know that.
Well, you could. Just continue.
Smash got eliminated by disqualification for hitting the referee 9 minutes into the match. Tito Santana got eliminated by Jim Neihart, pinned after a hot broke up. Pinned. Wait, it says pinned after hot broke up a pinfall.
But then,
But why was that?
suddenly,
They were pinned.
They come back on, and the Undertaker and his wife are in the ring, and they're surrounded by the Aces and Eights.
Alright, we don't care. Shh.
But
But
anyhow, so Tito Santana got eliminated. These were the team captains, and they were the champs. So Dynamite Kid got eliminated by Haiku after a Savage kick 20 minutes into the match. Savage kick 20 minutes into the match. Greg Valentine got eliminated by Paul Rama after a diving sunset flip 24 minutes into the match. Bret Hart got eliminated by Jim Brunzell. Pinfall after Tama kicked, knocked over Brunzell, who had Hart in his arms and rolled through to a pin. So that was 31 minutes into the match. And then, so it was down to the Islanders versus the Killer Bees and the Young Stallions.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
That's not your phone.
Yeah, it's okay. Hello? Oh, that's funny. Let's just end this off. So, Killer Bees and Young Stallions survived after beating, after Brian B. Blair pinned Tama after a sunset flips. Let me finish going into
Digger
this.
appeared.
And then it shows how Ted DiBiase spends his Thanksgiving.
They keep calling you. Who is it?
My dad.
Is he here to pick you up?
Says he'd be here at 4. So.
What do you mean 4:15? I thought you said
Hello?
4:15.
Hello?
Dude, it's not working.
He's here.
It's over there.
He's here. Oh, he just pulled in. So let's just quickly go over this match and then.
Yeah, we gotta like hurry this up, guys.
So Honky Tonk Man and Jimmy Hart get interviewed, saying the reason he left is because he's the greatest IG champion. He doesn't have to deal with stuff like that, and he wants to face Hogan for the title.
Okay.
So then we get Team Andre, consisted of Ravish and Rick Rude, King Kong Bunny, The Natural, Butch Reed, One Man Gang, and Andre the Giant was the captain, with Bobby Heenan and Slick as the managers, versus Team Hogan, which consists of Bam Bam Bigelow, Ken Patera, Don Morocco, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, and
Wait,
Hulk
this is
Hogan.
Don
Team
Morocco?
captain.
John Morocco, but continue. It doesn't matter. We
Bam,
gotta
bam,
go.
bam,
We gotta go. We gotta go.
With
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go,
Hulk
go.
Dink, Survivor Series match.
So he just
The
wins the match. 'Cause they're not gonna-
Eliminations were Butch Reed got eliminated by Hogan after a leg drop 3 minutes into the
Okay.
match. Ken Patera got eliminated by One Man Gang after a double clothesline. 8 minutes into the match. Paul Orndorff got eliminated by Rick Rude. Pinfall after the War after
You know, they
interference
think he's
from Bundy. In 10 minutes. Rick
Oh, he is.
Rude got eliminated by Don Morocco. Pinfall after a
Don
power slam
Morocco's-
11 minutes into the match. Don Morocco got eliminated by One Man Game after a 747 splash. 13 minutes into the match. Hogan got counted out because Bundy and Game prevented Hogan from re-entering the ring. So then it was down to Bam Bam Bigelow versus Bundy, One Man Game, and Andre the Giant. And he does the best he can to fight him off. He eliminates Bundy after a slingshot 18 minutes into the match. Then One Man Game after he missed a 747 splash 21 minutes into the match. And then he gets eliminated by Andre the Giant after a butterfly suplex. Then afterward, Hogan hits him with a title, comes out and hits him off the head with the championship. And Andre the Giant wants to have a rematch for WrestleMania 3. Overall, good match. My favorite match of the night was the 12-on-12 Survivor
Yeah,
Series.
no, I'll give it. We'll
Good
give it
show.
a rating tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right, so guys, I'm making a promotion real quick. So Weymouth Youth Wrestling over here, Massasoit Wrestling Corner up here, and John Tuddy's video of and Chris Dog is in there.
The
But it's
football
on John
reporters.
Tuddy's channel. It's gonna be called the what is it?
It's called the Football Reporters. The
Is
first
that what-
episode's
Football
called
report.
that's what he's
It's
busy
currently in the
that-
works right now, so it
that's-
might not be tagged in this video.
So that's
but
what you're busy doing right now, right?
Yes, that's what I've been
And-
typing up here.
he's
So
it's
is
every
it gonna-
Monday and Friday
Yeah.
reviewing
All the stuff that's going on.
reviewing predictions, everything.
By the way,
Check it
that's
out, it's
gonna be
good
original
shit.
in-
How do we already have
remember-
7? How do we already have 7 views
And also
already?
check out my channel down below.
We have views already?
7.
Hey,
See? Look-
Steiner.
Check out and
Here's
subscribe to
the-
my channel. Bye.
hi
Hey,
everybody!
This is the Massasoit Wrestling Corner. Season 2, episode 19, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Season 2,
Whoa, we gave
episode
up.
Who Gives a Shit.
Episode,
Yeah.
episode.
Episode 2 gives a shit.
Okay.
Season whatever.
And I'm Owen the Birdman Finch, and this is...
Chris We got bunny ears down.
Because Bunny is. What? Say your real nickname.
A franchise.
He said it, so if you didn't hear him, then it's too bad. I'm pointing at you.
Why don't you point at him first?
Go!
Someone say it next
Let's go somewhere.
Okay, yeah, you.
I am the unedited, unfiltered, uncensored, and unadulterated sex bomb, Steve.
Coakley.
You gave away his last name.
No. Fuck you, I'm changing ring names. From now on, I'm the Red Wolf.
The
Red Wolf.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the Red Rocket. How about that?
The Red Rocket. Sounds like a freaking boner.
Okay. Now I'm playing.
That's amazing.
Ah.
Steve's just like, no, no.
Yeah, let's see.
He's gonna think of his 6,000th nickname.
Yeah. What nicknames you gonna use
I
this
got it.
episode?
We shall call him the Black Cat.
He's not. He's the whitest guy I know.
Yeah.
Sing out! Oh God.
Wait, is that your nickname?
No.
What's your nickname? Say
He's the
something.
king of day, the king of
No,
the
no.
guy who chants Owens. Fight.
He's now known
The
as
king
the
of-
Bad Omen.
Or Dre.
Bad
He's
Omen.
just always Dre now. He's just always
My
Dre.
Bad
Boy,
Omen. No, his name is
Dr.
the Bad Omen.
Dre.
He ran out of names.
And now my name is the Heat Man, James Hebert.
No, it's James Heartbreaker Hebert.
Fuck you.
What?
No, we were over this first season.
Hebert.
I wish you wouldn't drink so much, Hebert.
I needed the money!
To be honest with you, I don't
I
even
think you're
remember if I
talking
said
about
if I
Hebert,
said
or
my
shouting
name.
again,
Hebert.
You open the show.
Okay.
So,
So on a serious note,
On a serious note.
can
on
you
the note
not copy me?
that is not serious.
No, it is serious.
On a dead note,
That's mean.
On a semi-alive note.
So
on a live, on action note,
Can we start this shit over, please?
I think it's good the way it is.
I think it is good.
I think it sucks the
I
way
think it is.
You gave away my name, you prick.
Too bad.
I had to.
Your
It was the
mom
perfect
sucks.
timing. That I was waiting for the pause, and that is perfect.
People were waiting 20
Your
episodes for
mama
that.
sucks monkey dick.
Okay, but anyhow,
Dick.
well,
No.
that actually sounded very cool.
Anyway,
Anyhow, the topics we're gonna talk about are CM Punk, possibly Batista retiring. I read something about that.
yeah.
And then
Or restart.
AJ Styles, I read an article about him. NXT review, and if we have time, we're going to review the inaugural Survivor Series.
Mm.
If we have time, I don't think we're going to have time to squeeze it in.
So let's talk about
Alright,
let's
Well,
talk
first-
about that human being that you said first.
Well, first we
Before we do that,
we're going to tell a story.
Before-
Unfortunately, the story is a sad story.
So
James, why don't you tell the story? Because I talked about it on my other
for
channel.
everyone that knows, I think the weekend was
Friday. It's Friday.
Friday. It started on Friday, went into the weekend, and that coverage is still continuing as we speak right now. Terrorist attacks from ISIS happened in Paris, France, and I will say this: good on you guys for fighting back, kicked their fucking ass, and
Yeah.
you know, it, right?
Go
it was-
France!
It was,
You're finally doing something for once.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great.
And other countries are coming together. I hope they end terrorism.
I hope they end
To
ISIS.
be honest, terrorism is just a group of feces, and you can't spell feces without saying F ISIS.
Yep.
Well, I
And,
want to say one thing. If this does not stop, if ISIS does not stop what Bin Laden started,
Yeah.
because let's face it, ISIS is just fucking Bin Laden's, fucking soldiers
Yeah.
Yeah.
who follows every fucking
fucking
command.
soldiers.
How many F words are you gonna throw in
Well,
there?
he's fucking dead.
Ding.
How many F words did he use in that one
Let's
sentence?
censor all those.
By the way, we're not.
ISIS-
And by the way, ISIS, you threatened us, but guess what? You failed.
Because James is gonna watch War!
I'm having a great time.
Ding.
James is gonna watch
Here's
Monday Night Raw
The
for
one
once!
thing that you failed to do. You failed to take the enjoyment in the smells.
Exactly.
No, but I think the most important thing is James is gonna watch
And
Monday
I
Night
will
Raw.
I had
No, but
this,
and
I will watch you
Alright,
burn.
do I make
we
this
all-
shot?
I hope we can.
And
we probably
Do I
won't.
make the shot?
Finally,
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Let's get this.
finally,
You won't see it, people.
I-
Oh, wow, went in! What a shot!
That's the biggest leap point.
I'm
in
celebrating. I'm
history.
totally celebrating.
Go in.
if the
What a
terrorism,
shot, he made it!
No, anyhow, no, but this is supposed to be serious. by
if
the way.
the terrorism and the ISIS do not stop,
The ices.
it will enter World War fucking 3.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that. Honestly,
It
let's hope
won't
we
be
can stop
Attack of
it.
the Clones. It won't be Revenge of the Sith. It will be.
When did Star Wars come into this shit?
What does Star Wars have to do with? Don't stop, please. Don't stop it, Steve.
Steiner.
No clue.
How is this?
Alright, but to end this serious
We
note,
want
we
it.
really do feel bad about what happened to France. We good on them though for fighting back, like Hebert said. So now we just offer our moment of silence.
Yep.
That's not a moment of silence.
That's not a moment of
It was
silence.
stop when we wanted.
No, so
Alright, that's
moment of
count of three.
silence.
Count of three. One,
One,
two, three.
Sam has nice boobs.
Okay, let's do this again now. 1, 2, 3.
I like pussy.
God damn it.
Alright, can we fucking stop? It's a moment of silence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
We're not even 10 minutes in. Just restart it.
No, it is.
1, 2, 3.
It's alright. Yeah, no, we'll restart it. It's fine.
Alright, let's restart it right now because I got entered 65 times by everything stupid shit.